I think it's expensive to order a bitch.
Why you gotta say like
Hey, I'm just saying, like you could sit there and get that 2-for-1 special off of the Ukraine right now.
Go to Ukraine for this camp. Well, the way it works is you go to Thailand, you meet a chick.
Let's do that research.
Yeah, listen, all I do is research. I never. So you go to Thailand, you meet a chick, right? And then you have to take care of her family, basically.
Yep.
Living out on the farm. It's kind of
living out on the farm.
Yeah, so they expect you to send money back every month. It's kind of like the way Haitians get people from the islands to come take care of their kids.
Yeah.
Like even my cousin did that. My cousin's a teacher in New York, so she's not even super well off. Oh. But like she literally bought an au pair. I say bought, but brought an au pair in to take care of her kid. What?
She bought an old pair to take care of her kids?
No, an au pair. An au pair is someone that you bring in to kind of like basically live in and take care of your kid. I didn't even check my mic.
Yep.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
That dude
that's his groin.
That dude holding his
penis.
Why is he called AKA the penis?
Because he hurt his groin. Oh, my groin.
Okay. I need microphone check on number 2.
hello, hi, check. Is it working? Can you keep hearing? I don't know. I don't know. Football, games, sports, Oreo. Hello.
Is that what's on your mind?
That's all that's around me.
Oh, shit. Well, it's a good thing she didn't say dicks, right?
Very good thing.
Dicks, hair, balls, chest, nipples. Go ahead, microphone number 3.
Yo. Can you hear me? Am I talking into the mic?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
4.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. I just need one more catch.
Why you sound away from the mic?
How I sound away from the mic?
You speaking to the Audio Technica part in the front?
Yeah.
Well, maybe because you got it like cocked down.
Can you hear me now?
Up.
There you go.
Cocked
So you wasn't.
I wasn't. It was to the side. That cock was to the side.
Wow. He's like the chicks in the fucking pornos that be like putting the dick in the side of their cheek and then flicking it.
The chick monk.
I've never had a chick do that. Like I've been waiting, but
You ever done that?
You ever ask?
Why do you ask? Why you gotta ask me these questions? As
if you have a female in the room, you want to know some of these things.
I know. Like that's the point of you being here. Is you're our female perspective.
If I put a dick inside my mouth to the side.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
and then made it sound like a lollipop.
I feel like that's like,
No,
like why wouldn't I do that?
I love the way she hit you with the duh.
No. But like like what they do when they
The
put it in their
chick
mouth and then they go
Like
pop
it?
pop.
Yeah, I've done that. It's fun.
Where'd he go?
What do you mean?
Like if you did it, he didn't stick around.
No, that was my ex. I mean, I did that when we did it all the time.
Oh, he got the. I mean, if a chick was doing that to me, I think I'd have to keep her around. You know.
Oh, that shows true love.
Hey,
The hell.
He was
The
like,
head
"Whoa,
game
oh my
tricks. When she
God."
start busting out the head game tricks, she's the one.
hey, listen, chicks barely give head nowadays. Like it just ain't the same.
I feel like that's like one of like, I don't know. I like doing it, so I feel like it just makes me happy.
No.
You feel?
You make me happy.
Do you feel happy because?
That's not okay.
Hey, it's 2022.
Not okay.
Listen, and I know it was Robert Downey Jr. Or no, that wasn't Robert Downey Jr.
No,
that
that's
was
from,
that was
Adam Sandler.
No, that was Ben Stiller.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
Ben Stiller, that's
Ben,
what it
look.
was.
Ben, look.
From Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. I always say tropical.
You see,
thunder.
like I knew having a football game. This boy.
Your boy was going.
Who?
Warren.
Oh, there you go.
Oh
Anyway,
my God.
somebody down again. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Don't get up. Anyway, you know what's crazy? Like, so today I go to the mall right before I get here, and I'm like, oh, let me do a little shopping. You know, like I want to go buy some new shoes. They got these Day of the Dead Vans.
oh my God.
With the skulls on it and shit,
Yeah.
and the fucking bottoms of them are pink.
Yeah. They
You
came
know?
out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but it really touches my Mexican side. So I'm like, I gotta have those fucking shoes.
Did you get them?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my God.
So, but then I had this coupon for $25 off $75. So I was like, all right, well, they had these paisley black and white slip-ons, and I'm like, I'll get my little gangsta on, you know, like I'll rock my little black flag Van slip-ons.
Chicanos.
So then they had a pair of these wavies. I don't know, like you don't know Vans, but the wavies are pretty nice, and they had a pair of red ones, and I'm like, fuck it, man. I get $50 off $150. So I was like, all right, well, let me get both of these pairs. And then I looked at dude, I was like, yo, son, like, I actually got a third coupon, but it's in my email. And he was like, we'll take it. So I was like,
Oh, shoot.
all right, cool. So they gave me $75 off. So I got the 4 pairs of Vans for like $260 or whatever it was.
Wow.
But as I'm going through the mall, I go into a store, and the chick was like, hey, I really like your shirt. And granted, it's just a Shrek shirt, you know, it's just Shrek and Donkey. And she was like, I really like it. Where'd you get it from? I was like, Walmart. And I'm sitting there like I remember growing up, like having some badass fly ass shirts. You know, like I remember like when we used to step out in like a clean ass polo or like some like Mark Echo type shit or like some designer shirt.
Yeah.
Like when we used to go out.
Yeah.
But I never get complimented on the shirts. But the minute I wear a Walmart shirt out, chick's like, yo, I like your shirt. I'm like, holy fuck. Like,
Listen,
what have I been doing wrong my whole life?
Nerdcore is in. Everybody's a nerd now. So everybody likes those vintage T-shirts with random characters on it.
But here's the thing that gets me, right? Is that like when I wear something like that, the women who compliment it are like in their early 20s.
Or are they like gothic girls or
No, it's a
very,
black
like,
chick.
emo girls?
Believe it or not, it was a black chick working at Aeropostale. But like you know, I do that nerd shit, right? Like I got Dragon Ball Z shirts and shit like that. But I feel like when I go to put them on, like it's gonna be like a 24-year-old that's gonna be like, hey, I really dig your shirt. You know, case in being this one wearing Dragon Ball Z shirts.
Yeah.
Right? But it's like I'm 35. You know, and it's like I couldn't see having a meaningful relationship with somebody that's 24 because I don't think they've explored life enough. So it's like you might, even if I want to go for it, which I don't, but if I did, it would put me in a predicament where it's like, all right, this is just for the time being because you're going to mature and then I'm going to be old at that point.
Do you want a legitimate answer or you want the joke answer?
No, I don't want any answer from you.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then. He doesn't want any answer.
What's
He's
the
just
answer?
he's just making commentary.
I'm just making commentary. And this shit's crazy though, because I feel like for me, like if I wanted like a 30-some-year-old that had their life together, I'm just saying if I did a Dragon Ball Z shirt or like this Shrek shirt ain't really the way to go.
Wrong. Because
I was gonna say.
I'm on TikTok, right? I'm on 30s TikTok. So a long time ago, I refused to make a TikTok account. I was like, I don't want a TikTok account because I don't want the algorithm to track the stuff I watch. I just want it to like give me whatever random stuff so I can know what's going on. But they made it so you have to have an account, and my TikTok figured out I'm a lefty, I'm black, and I'm a nerd.
Wait, lefty? Like
Lefty
how?
mean like
Politically.
you write with your hand? Or?
No, politically.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your
Yeah,
penis.
no.
Because I was gonna be like, I'm a lefty when I masturbate.
Yeah.
Even though I'm right-handed.
I thought
so
your
like,
penis just goes to the left. That's what
whoa.
I thought.
No. I'm actually
He trying to
right-hand-
be for real.
I'm right hand dominant, so actually I use the mouse with my right hand and I jack it with the left hand now.
Okay.
But sometimes I'll
Oh,
switch it up.
so you're ambidextrous. When
Yeah.
Like I can't masturbate with my right hand. Like I'm right-handed.
I can't masturbate with my right hand either.
Why?
It's weird.
So like I write with my right. Everything I'm right hand dominant.
Yeah, but I can't masturbate
except
with
masturbating. Masturbating, I'm left hand dominant.
Yeah.
Except in the shower. For some reason, in the shower, I have to masturbate with my right hand. I can't masturbate in the shower with my left hand.
Oh no! I see.
If I'm in bed, I'm left-handed. If I'm standing,
It's crazy how you
I'm
remember.
left-handed. But like if I'm in the shower, I don't know what it is about water. Like masturbating with water.
Is it because you got the hand up against the wall?
I don't be going.
Yeah, you have a point.
No, but I don't be going in that hard that I have to put my hand against the wall.
True. You got to hold on to something because when you start shaking, or when it starts feeling good,
What do you mean shake? Like y'all masturbating for the pleasure? I'm masturbating to catch my clarity so I can start
It's
the
just
day.
the endorphins. You're chasing the endorphins.
And literally, it's like, all right, let me knock this one out so I can get on with my day.
All right. Back to what I was saying. So like TikTok figured out what I am, right? So it just shows me a bunch of like 30-somethings, and like sometimes it's about their dating life, and all the women on there like now, girl, if you need a man, you go out and you find yourself a nerd boy because they will love you. That's the message they're sending out right now. They're like down to the like, oops, I dropped this pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I hope no one claps my cheeks. Bro, it is the funniest TikTok.
I think the terminology "clap cheeks" is just fucking ridiculous.
It is funny. Yeah.
Like,
so funny,
like,
bro.
hey, you want to go home and clap cheeks? Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
But
I
it
mean,
does clap,
granted,
though.
I'd like to do that, but like, I don't want to call it clap cheeks. It just don't.
It doesn't sound right.
What do you call it?
It's just something about it that sounds like immature, and it's like more of a joke than it's like legit. So
But yes, that's what they're saying. They're like they're looking for the nerdy ones.
I don't know, man.
So you never know, man. Where
Like that? That's like when I walk into work on my day off, and I'm fucking like I got some like animal print on or some shit like that, and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yo, like this is how I dress when I'm not at work. Like when I'm here, you pay me to be professional. But on my fucking day off, bitch, if I want to wear leopard print, I'm wearing leopard print.
You and your leopard print.
Hey, I love me some
Can I ask you a
animal
question?
prints.
Do you have leopard print underwear?
And when he say underwear, I mean like
Thong.
underwear.
Like briefs.
No, like underwear. What they call those? Like the full fledged when guys wear
The
like
thong?
old style underwear.
Thong?
Like not like thong,
Briefs.
but it covers the whole ass too.
Briefs.
Briefs.
Briefs,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, like a bikini.
Like a bikini, yeah.
Nah, I ain't got none of that.
Oh, okay.
I don't own a pair of briefs at all.
Okay.
I got boxer briefs. I got
But
a
you
pair
never in your life?
I got a pair of like silky boxers.
You never
like,
in your
when
life,
I'm trying to
though?
get my freak
Have you?
on.
You asking a lot of
Hell no.
But when I was a kid, I wore briefs.
Why do you say it like that?
No, man. Something
Why?
about that just seems like
When
strange,
when
bro.
I was a kid, like up until like 5th grade, I want to say like I wore briefs because that's what people bought. But when I got into middle school, I only wanted boxer briefs. So
Are you afraid of something cupping you like that?
I think
I
I
feel
got
more-
too much junk in the trunk.
I feel more secure. Like when because it kind of goes down to the legs, so I know like when my balls hang, like I still got the support.
Yeah.
You know, it's like an extra safety beam when they build roofs. Like it's just like holding you up.
Is it true, like, when you guys wear boxers, like, with briefs, right? They're a little bit more baggy, right?
Yeah.
Do your balls, like, smack you when you walk, when you're wearing those shits?
Not really.
Or, like, when you're wearing sweatpants or something like that? Like,
No.
little smack?
Sweatpants with no underwear on? Yeah.
No, with no underwear.
No.
Yeah.
Like I get told I got big balls, but like I don't think like unless you like running around and shit and like bouncing.
Yeah, that's
like,
the only way you gotta be.
like what do you like if I'm around the house like
You
I
see me navigate my house. I'm always like
but I
sprinting from one direction to another.
but I never wear underwear at home. Like if I'm home, unless I got like company,
Yeah.
like regular company, not like hey company, like clapping cheek company.
Yeah.
Like if I'm home, then I'll wear like a pair of basketball shorts and no underwear. Like I'm not putting on underwear unless I have to. It just don't make any fucking sense. Especially because like all that extra clothing add more heat and,
Yeah.
and I
More
like it
laundry,
cold.
too.
Yeah, but I've like taken my like I've upgraded. So like my house used to be at 70, now it's at like 72.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Because
what it
it's
is.
just me at the crib.
Yeah.
And it's cool enough, especially going into these months. Because I ain't trying to fucking get FP&L another dime. Fuck them. They get what they get.
I wish I had FPNL.
Where you have Duke Energy?
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They suck.
Dookie energy.
Jesus.
Didn't they used to be progressive?
And wasn't it like OCU?
OCU or OUC?
OUC is separate.
Yeah.
Isn't that
OUC
water?
separate.
thought
No.
it was
Well,
water.
yes, it's water and light.
It's water and light.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you know what?
What?
Guess what?
It's time for another episode of
It's time for another episode of the Two Damn Crew podcast.
So are we gonna address our
Wait.
absence? Oh.
You didn't even let me like do the intro.
Okay, go ahead and do the intro, homie. You can always cut this out.
What is it with you?
Listen, I could
No.
Go ahead and cut it out.
Don't back up. Are you trying to be number one?
No.
Okay. Because last I
know
checked,
how
I was
lazy
number
I am.
one.
I don't wanna be
And you
number
was
one.
like you number 3 right now.
I am number 3 right now.
Oh shit.
He's only number 4 because he was too busy watching
a little bit
football.
of foosball.
Damn.
Football.
Anyway, this is another episode of Two Dev Crew podcast. This is season 3, episode 9 of season season 2022, so which is technically season 3, episode 9. And this episode's brought to you by the Circus Freaks, which is the name for you guys now. So
I like it.
I know. Like I changed the group chat, and you guys didn't fucking respond. Y'all just left it there. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, y'all meeting with the Circus Freaks. They're like, why you call them that? It's like, because they're a bunch of fucking clowns, and I'm the ringleader. And I'm the ringleader, bitch.
Yo,
What's up?
I like it.
No, it's nice because I already got a shirt design. It's gonna be like, Circus Freaks or Two Dab Crew presents the Circus Freaks, and it's gonna be the forgettable summer tour because we've been so bad at fucking recording episodes this year. So like this summer is fucking forgettable.
How did this summer happen? What was different about this summer to all the other summers where we've recorded?
Because two of us are in a career chasing job. So we've been very busy collecting the moolah.
It's a lot of moolah, man.
So
At 12 o'clock, it's going to be a lot more moolah.
Did you get? Oh, there's your
getting
pass.
some right.
12 o'clock is a lot
excuse
more
me.
moolah, man.
Oh,
Okay,
look,
I'm
there you
getting
go.
a
Right?
little bit of that
Did he
right
catch
now.
that one?
Yeah, you caught it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So anyway, episode 9. I wanna hope we get to 15 episodes by the end of this year. Like I really hope to fucking God we get to 15 episodes. Because if not,
And that's
it's
dependent
not-
on y'all too.
But on the positive side, with only three episodes officially out so far,
Yeah.
we already have 370 streams.
Oh, that's not bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
So with no social media influence, no fucking publicity, and nothing except 3 episodes actually out, we still recorded close to 400 streams. And the first year when we did 25 episodes, we only had 750 streams.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
So with very little effort, we could possibly do what we did the first year. And to me, that's a win.
Yeah.
That is
Right?
a win.
100%.
Because everybody hits me up all the time. When the fuck you want to drop a new episode? I'm like, damn. Like, I feel like it's obligated now. Like I got to do
They're
something
waiting
Because
for
of
it.
me.
because of you. Oh, so you made the
famous one here.
podcast?
She made it possible.
I'm just kidding. Your face.
He bit you?
No, he's just
Oh, yeah.
he's stuck on my jeans.
Sushi.
Whoa. Don't be trying to clap cheeks with that cat.
I'm not.
So anyway, so we haven't recorded in like over a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's new? What's new? What they say? What's new? What's exciting? What's going on?
Good in the hood?
With you
Yeah, what's
motherfuckers, you clowns.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
I
we
swear
did.
to God, for Halloween, if you guys want to hang out with me, let's just dress up like clowns,
I
and I'll
told you
dress.
guys are invited to a party that I already invited you to.
When?
Didn't I tell you guys?
Did you do it while we were drunk?
No.
Because like there's a lot of things that if you do when we're drunk, we may not remember.
What the do I
Is
do?
that
when
why
like-
my butt always hurts when I sleep over here?
What?
Nothing.
What?
Whenever he says what, he heard you. He just can't believe you said it.
What? Like fucking Stone Cold. Remember Stone Cold
What?
Attitude Era? What?
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 Hey, I'm just saying that a lot of things happen when we drink.
Anyways,
You know,
you
like
guys were invited.
people pass out, people cuddle. Shit,
Oh
shit,
my god! Every fucking time.
shit goes down in the hood.
Oye, tú también. You too.
Don't look at me.
Fucking slapped my fucking thigh that one night.
Slapping thighs.
Cornelius.
That was a different person.
Cornelius the thigh
Different purpose,
slapper.
bro.
That's gonna be your name's gonna be
I knew
Cornelius
he
the
was wasted
clown.
when he did that shit, bro.
Yo,
I was
Hey.
so gone,
Hey.
bro.
Listen, I'm just saying if we all dress like clowns, I'll dress like a ringleader in the circus, and we can go as the circus freaks.
oh no, I'm not dressing as a clown.
Why not?
I'm gonna be Christina Aguilera from the Dirty video.
Are you gonna dye your hair blonde?
No, I'll probably just get a wig.
Are you gonna get a tan? Are you gonna put a
What
little?
was she doing in the dirty video?
Are you gonna put a little body glitter on?
No, she has like this like assless chaps.
Are
It's
you-
like a bikini.
Let me see it. You got a picture?
Yeah,
Are you gonna like put the body glitter on
I have body
like
glitter,
a
yeah.
little shimmer?
Why do you have body glitter?
Why do you have black?
Because she's a freak, fool. Like
No, it
we've
just makes
already
me
established that.
sparkle. Could they
Oh,
have
you
it?
just wear it to like a lotion?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like an oil.
Oh,
It makes
Listen,
you
that's how
shimmer.
dudes get caught.
Exactly.
You setting dudes up for failure.
Wow. You need to stop sleeping with married men.
Me. I don't sleep with married men.
Hey, why
That
you want?
you know
Why you
of.
want? Why you want them to get caught? Then that's like when you go to the strip club and you come home in all that glitter. Like motherfuckers know where you been.
Let me see if I find the
Oh
picture.
Jesus! So what y'all got? What's new, man?
We got a nice little topic today.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
I
what
think
is
it's gonna
it?
be this one,
To me, it's an imitation.
the yellow one.
Oh wow, it's like a little cover.
You're gonna wear that?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
The party.
Where's the party at?
At
So
Ellis
hold
house.
on, you just gonna have underwear on?
yeah, it's part of the costume.
Oh.
I don't. Okay, never mind. I can.
If we're gonna have a guy
different
dressed up like a horse,
It's a dry night for me, guys.
vibes. Okay, well,
what does that mean?
It means no alcohol.
yeah,
Well, you-
please.
It's what?
It was a joke.
What?
Joke.
What was the joke? I didn't catch
He
it.
said it's a dry night for me.
It was a joke.
I don't know if I
implying-
really want to invite you now. How you just reacted to the picture.
No, it's a good picture. I'm just surprised you, with there being so many people there, you're gonna.
Stop.
But it's your birthday though, so I get it.
You saw that, right?
I
gotta
did.
be-
I did.
Well, no, her birthday is next week.
Yeah.
The Halloween thing is and I'm off
No, the
Halloween
Hall-
day and the day before.
No, your birthday. Your party's on
October 1st.
October
Next
1st.
Next
Yeah.
next week.
Next week. The
Yeah,
Halloween
her birthday's
party.
October 1st.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Her birthday party's October 1st. She's talking about Halloween.
Yeah.
Different events altogether. Mm-hmm. Y'all just staring at these photos and not actually using your brains.
No, I saw the photo. It's nice.
So what do y'all want to talk about before I go into my shit?
Remember I was saying Andrew Tate?
Oh God, we're gonna start the
she's on the same
podcast
I
with
am.
Andrew Tate.
I wanna. What was the question that I asked? I just want to know, like.
Well, let me start this by so what started you on this Andrew Tate rabbit hole?
Hold on.
that got you so heated.
Wait.
you demanded we
Wait,
record a podcast.
I got to say this before we get into that.
Okay.
So remember that one day I was scrolling through like Instagram or something, and I didn't know who Andrew Tate was at all.
Yes.
But I ran into this clip, and the clip was that he was talking about how you don't need college to be successful, blah blah blah. Same thing we talked about in episode 6
Yes.
of season 1.
Yes.
And I was like, I see. I'm not the only motherfucker that thinks so. And then you were like, be careful about liking Andrew Tate. And I'm like, and I was like, who the fuck? Like, who is this guy? And then I started seeing the real fucking. What would they call that toxic masculinity shit that he
Yes.
posted?
Yes.
And I was like, this dude's like Kevin Samuels on steroids. R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels.
We're
That's
gonna
my
come
man.
back to Kevin Samuels in a second.
But he's like Kevin Samuels on fucking steroids.
oh, he's so
Yes.
much worse.
But he makes sense.
So we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
What
Back to
got
my
me-
original
okay.
question. What started you on the Andrew
So-
Tate rabbit hole that got you so heated?
So what had happened was one of
Was it a guy?
one of my coworkers was saying that he likes what Andrew Tate says, not in regards to all of his other shit, but how he empowers men. And then I was like, are you serious? I understand the part, but anyways, before I get into that, when I heard that, I was like, okay, I don't know too much about him. So then I started watching all the podcasts that he was involved in, what he actually does for his businesses, and what the advice that he fucking gives. And where he started off, I think it was what's that guy's name?
Joe Rogan?
Not Joe Rogan.
Logan Paul?
No. He started off on a podcast. It's a Peruvian comedian. Anyways,
Comedian?
yeah, he's a comedian. They got a podcast called Two Bears. It's really, but anyways, that's where he was actually got really known, and now he exploded. So I saw him on there, and then I, just kept on listening to him. Every fucking word that he said just pissed me off more and more, and then it made me. I just wanted to understand why so many men like him. I get the point of empowering men, I guess, be the alpha male and shit like that, but the way he says it is not any type of respect for women at all.
So for our viewers who may be uninitiated, can you give us a few examples of things he said that just really grind your gears?
That women should have 2 coffees ready for him and shut the fuck up and basically it's like bow down. And if they want a man that makes money like he does, then they got to realize the type of man that they're going after, and then don't say shit and stay in their place and be at home, and they can't ask for anything. Which I get. I guess I get the mentality of like, if he's going to pay all the bills and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like, don't tell, like, that's fucked up, bro. Like, how are you going to tell somebody to shut the fuck up and stay at home and like, I don't know. It's very degrading to women. And that he said women are very dumb and stupid and women just belong in the kitchen and just a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
No, I don't remember seeing these clips.
Oh, they're out
So
there.
like maybe I haven't seen all the clips, so I'm not saying they don't exist, but I think sometimes like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think women don't like men like that, like Kevin Samuels and this, because women are on the rise of power, right?
Mm-hmm.
The game has been heavily dominated on the man side for a long time. Like we've always been the dudes, right?
The patriarchy.
Women used to go after men, per se, right? If it was a high value man, a rich man, women would flock after them.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's the opposite. Men are flocking after women.
Mm-hmm. I think
Right?
you have that backwards.
No, I don't
too.
think so. Because think about it, like nowadays, women have a platform to I don't want to say exploit themselves, but it's very easy for a woman to make a living out of taking advantage of a man, and maybe not necessarily take advantage, but like you could be sexy, start an OnlyFans, make a ton of guap,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have that option in the 90s.
It was called escorting. And
No, but
prostituting.
again, but then you had to do something that
The barrier
you had to
entry to sex work is much lower.
you had to
Sure,
you had to
okay.
question certain morals, right?
Okay.
Stripping isn't bad until you
The
get
lifestyle
you
is
get into the man groping you, the champagne room,
Yeah.
right? The definitive lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the webcam eventually took off, and now OnlyFans. Like you could be a woman with absolutely nothing to offer intellectually and still make more money than a woman with a degree. When back in the day, it was like, hey, you got to get a degree to make more money.
Or
You
stay
could-
at home and get taken care of.
But now you can be beautiful, have a manager, even if you don't know what you're doing, make a ton of money. A lot of OnlyFans models make over 10 G's a month, right?
It's true.
So that means like $120,000 a year. When those jobs were particularly for doctors and lawyers and you know people in a profession like that. Now you could be anybody and get it. And then before, like if I was a dude, like yeah, I would want to go to a chick and buy her a drink back in the day, and she would you know kind of woon coon. But now it's like they don't even want to drink, right? You can't fuck with me unless you got a bag, right? So women have in turn elevated the game, right? So hey, you know it's inflation of pussy, like it's gone up.
They have options now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you have options that you didn't have before, and it's just the turn of a decade.
Yeah.
Is there anything wrong with starting OnlyFans? Absolutely not. You know, is there anything wrong with stripping? Absolutely not. You can do all these things and make a living. But the thing is, it's so much more profitable now than it was before.
Yeah.
Right? Because honestly, sex is more mainstream. Sexuality is more mainstream in both ways, right?
Yeah.
So you have options, right? You don't have to sit there and be like, oh, you know, like finding a good man is hard. Like finding a man is hard. You know, you can find a man anywhere in a corner. Problem is like 90% of generations aren't faithful anymore. So, I mean, it just is what it is. But everything's so mainstream, right? Like in the 90s, to find the love of your life was so much harder than to find love now. You can find love now because you have so many other platforms, but it doesn't mean it's the love of your life. You know what I mean? It's just everything is different now. So women on the rise of power is what I want to call it. When men come out and tell men to check themselves, they kind of basically put a slowdown on the movement. Because the minute you listen to Kevin Samuels or Andrew Tate, all of a sudden, I'm not subscribing to your OnlyFans anymore. I'm not tipping you at the strip club. I'm not buying you a bag. And all of a sudden, all your avenues of exploit are shut down. And I'm not saying everybody does that because it goes both ways. But you know what? Men are more likely to pay to watch a chick on OnlyFans than a woman is to pay for a man.
Yeah.
Right? So again, OnlyFans is a dominant stream, and everybody makes money on OnlyFans. I'm not saying either or, but people like that are the ones that put a roadblock in the money. So of course, if I'm an OnlyFans model and there's a guy out there saying, hey, like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Stop simping. I don't like him, obviously, because he's stopping my bread intake.
Yeah, but
that's not the reason they don't like.
But
No,
you know
no,
what
no,
the
no, no,
fucking
but-
craziest thing is about him is that he started off his whole business. He has this whole thing that like
Hustler University.
yes, and he started off by literally pimping women. And he still makes majority of his money and income from that. And then he decided, you know
Human
what?
trafficking, technically.
No, he
100%.
owns casinos.
No, pero what I'm saying, majority of his fucking money still comes from getting girls and web. Like literally, he made a book, and I was watching this whole video of this guy that he read the book and gave a synopsis of what exactly the book is, and it's basically him saying, "Oh, if you want to make money, you know, go get some girls that are very weak-minded and naive and want to like, you know, make some money." Get them, manage them, kind of pimp them out, and then you don't give them majority of the money.
But
you
pimps
keep it yourself.
pimps have existed forever.
Right.
And pimps don't, like, when we use the word pimp, we also got to take out the fact of pimping as a completely sexual exploit, because pimping happens on a regular basis. Bill Gates was a pimp.
Yeah.
And y'all don't even understand, because Bill Gates bought people who did tech work and pimped them out and made most of it, right?
Yeah.
A call
Like,
center is technically one giant.
You know,
Exactly.
so when and who makes majority of the money,
The company.
right? You don't know who created Android for Google, but you'll know who owns Google.
I get your point that you're saying, but what I'm saying is for him specifically, it's like he's pinning women as just sexual objects and just to be very submissive.
No,
and
okay,
very,
no. But okay, I get you. But you guys don't play yourselves that way. Like think of everything you see on TikTok and Instagram. All I see is women literally flaunting their sexuality.
Okay, so the women that have those platforms, yes, that's the type of work that they do. That's fine. But it also doesn't put light to women that are actually not doing that and make a living on being like an educated woman. Not saying that those women aren't educated, but I'm just saying women that go to college, go get their master's degree, go get all this shit and become business moguls as well, without having sex work involved or having to like flesh out their body basically. It's just putting more light into those women, which all right, they can, and that's fine. It's a movement that's happening, but it dims down the light the women that are very independent, very making their own money and trying to be like how a man would be in his own life.
But why is it okay for a woman to do that but not a man?
I didn't say it's not.
No, I'm just saying, because like
I don't think a lot of women think like that.
But there are a lot of women who talk about using a man and getting the most out of it, and then
because it comes full throttle. Because you guys say the same shit. Use a woman to get what you want pleasurely.
But no,
satisfy yourself.
But I'm not even
way.
talking about that. Listen to the City Girls.
Yeah, but you're talking about a specific.
But what I'm saying though, but you don't think that message is taken to heart by certain people? That's like music. If I made a song about beating a chick up, it would be ethically wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So and then everybody would go to cancel me right away, right?
I mean,
but
kind of like Future.
Okay. But when you make a song that says a bag make this pussy talk, ain't nothing but cash make this pussy talk. So literally, you as an artist, and you know, again, this isn't any particular person, but it's objectifying. If women are out there subjectively selling themselves, right? Only a bag make this pussy talk. So that means if I give you cash, I'm gonna get some ass. That's what the lyrics of the song say.
So
No. Just correct me if I'm wrong. That's what the lyrics of the song say.
yes.
Okay. So, but if I was like, again, if I objectified a woman, it's wrong. But the woman objectifying themselves is okay.
So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If a woman objectifies herself, that is her prerogative, right? But you can't take the fact that this one woman is choosing to objectify herself and then apply that to all women.
But
you also hold on, let me finish. I'll let you finish. Let me finish, homie. But you also can't then, just because she chooses to objectify herself in that moment, doesn't mean you can apply that to every single moment with that woman. Think about it. If you're with a chick, right? You do some nasty shit in the bedroom, right? That doesn't mean she wants to do that like all the time, everywhere, in front of everyone.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Right?
What I'm saying is this: like Tate. I'm not saying he's right or wrong, because again, I don't watch
He's
Tate.
wrong.
I don't watch
I'll
Tate.
say it. He's wrong.
I don't.
He is.
I don't
wrong.
watch. No, again, I don't watch Tate like that. But from what I'm saying, if he has the right to freedom of speech and he says what he wants to say, you have the choice whether to listen to him or not.
Correct.
I don't.
That is
think,
correct.
I don't.
That is correct.
Yes.
That is correct.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't
That is
think
correct.
he's saying anything that's.
That some men are
No,
not saying
but
that.
the
No.
thing is-
Hold on. How come everybody gets to talk?
I'm
And I, then
sorry.
I go and then it's
Go
like, what the
ahead.
fuck?
Go
Like,
ahead.
oh yeah, cabron. You know, like if he could do that, I mean, he's speaking his mind, and he's saying, and again, right or wrong, but for women to be out there, basically, there's a handful of women that are making his case in point. But same thing is that there's women out there saying the same shit that he's saying, but in reverse. Don't let a man hold you down. Make sure you take full advantage. If he ain't got 6 figures, don't even fuck with him. No.
You're right.
No. So,
You're
so,
right.
but how come they don't get? I'm just asking, why they don't get the same backlash? If Tate is wrong, the city girl should be wrong too.
Okay, Mira, it's like Cardi B.
Okay.
Cardi B was a stripper. She had videos and shit like that, and where she openly admitted that she used to drug men in the fucking strip club, and dance them and try
I've
to
seen
rob their
Hustlers.
money. And she got a lot of fucking backlash for that shit, and still to this day, it's not as
Whoa.
overly hyped.
Last I checked, Cardi B's not canceled.
Correct.
Cardi B's still on TikTok.
That I
and-
get, but the
okay.
thing is, the only difference between, I would say, Cardi B and Andrew Tate is that she kind of like owned up to her shit and realized what she said was wrong. She does still have this, that's her type of genre that she wants to play into. That's what she kind of grew up in. I mean, if you're a stripper and that's what you had to, that's your lifestyle that you had to do. Some men she probably got taken advantage of a whole bunch of times. I wouldn't doubt it. And, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get not taken advantage of at that point, especially if you're sexually objectifying yourself like that.
Okay, so
But what I'm trying to say is Andrew Tate is basically he's influencing little kids. And it's the reason why he's banned on like TikTok and Instagram like this is because he's making little kids and like literally be extremely aggressive and like hit like not wanting to respect them. Like there's kids in school saying, I'm not going to listen to a woman teaching me because you have no rights. You don't tell me what to do. I don't listen to a submissive woman. And that's where he's getting backlash from.
Yeah, he's getting
Okay.
so there's two parts to Andrew Tate. Okay. And now let me finish this before you rebuttal. But there's 2 parts to Andrew Tate, right? There's the bait, which is the common sense, positive male attitude stuff that he says, right? That's how he hooks you, right? Easy. Hey, believe in yourself. Treat yourself like a king. You should do better, right? That shit's the bait. His actual message is that all women should be submissive. Women are objects to be used to further yourself.
Yep.
Like, he's literally under investigation for human trafficking. That pimping shit, under investigation for human traffic.
He got
Hustlers
raided.
University, scam. It's all cheap PDFs to teach you how to drop ship.
And one of the things that he said was, and it's the most stupidest business idea. He was like, if you want to create your business, take $5,000 to open up a small business. And if the first one doesn't work, then buy another one for another $5,000 because it's just $5,000. So if you buy 40 small businesses for $5,000, telling the general public that's probably not even middle class, go, buy 40 businesses for $5,000 each, and one of them's bound to work. And that's what he's teaching people. Like, if you literally, I watched his video on him trying to explain this shit. He's like, you could just buy shit, and you don't even have to necessarily sell it. You can say that you have all this product, and you don't have to sell it. You can just say like, it's not available at the time until more people buy it. Then you can start shipping it out and make the product.
I saw that. And that wasn't what the message was.
Okay.
He said somebody asked him for money to start a makeup business so they could buy product and ship it out. And he was like, well, what you should do is create a website, start a business, have people buy the makeup. And when they do, you send them an email saying, sorry, with the demand that your shipping is delayed, and then use the money you make from the sales to buy the makeup.
Yep.
So I did see that clip. So that I do remember.
Watch the whole video?
No,
Not
but
a clip.
again, I'm not out there watching Andrew Tate. Just because I'm not watching Andrew Tate. I'm not on the internet like that.
Okay.
Again, because my Instagram feed shows me all chicks clapping their cheeks. Which apparently is okay, right? So that's completely acceptable. Being on the radio, which is national stream, right? Saying that pay me for my pussy is absolutely acceptable. But this guy, human trafficking obviously is wrong. But any type of masculinity crap that he spits, it's your choice to listen to him or not. But for him to be, I don't agree with him. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I agree with Andrew Tate at all. I don't agree with him. I don't agree with the reversal of how we pick and choose who the fuck we want to attack and who we don't.
You're right.
Because Andrew Tate, maybe he deserves to be canceled. Again, I don't know Andrew Tate. I don't know of him. I don't watch many clips. So Andrew Tate
I did my research.
Okay. I'm not saying. I'm saying that Andrew Tate may be in perfect right to be canceled. But I also believe that there are a ton of females out there basically being the female version of Andrew Tate, but it's not taken.
But let me give you the psychology of this, and the reason why you probably get offended with like.
I'm not
saying Andrew Tate.
I'm not offended. I'm just saying that
what I'm trying to contradict what you're saying is like, okay, city girls. Let's say like. Who is another one? There's another Jamaican rapper that says the same shit. She's like, pop my pussy, lick it. Like, very sexual.
No. Sexual pop.
But she's saying, like, pay for it.
Popping pussy is perfectly acceptable in my opinion. Right?
What I'm trying to say
making the pussy talk, completely acceptable in my opinion.
What I'm trying to say
but paying to make the pussy talk? And then you wonder why.
What I'm trying to say is that him being so very alpha, men have always been the dominant one for plenty of years. For the first time, like you said, it is a change in power. Women are trying to become more independent and more like, I wouldn't say alpha, but like be on the same level at least. So when you come from hundreds of years of women just being taken advantage of, no matter whether they say yes or no, and they didn't get paid for that shit, let's just say like, rape was very real back in the days, and whether a woman said yes or no, that was real. Like, no didn't mean no back then. So I'm not saying 100% agree with it, but for now, a woman saying that you should pay for this pussy when before we didn't have a say whether or not we're going to get sexually assaulted, harassed, or raped, I think that's kind of a different change.
So I want to address your actual concern here, because your concern is that, first off, no one should be canceled, right? You either listen or you don't listen, and you leave it at that. It is what it is, right? But your main concern is that when guys talk about positive reinforcement and knowing our worth, it's poo-pooed and called toxic. And when women do it, it's positive. Now, the reason that is because it's a little thing called perceived punching up and punching down. Like in comedy, right? You can make a joke about like the president or some billionaire. Doesn't matter how terrible the joke is, you can make the joke because that person's more well off than a majority of the people who are going to hear that joke. No one's going to have a problem with that. But if you start clowning on the bum that you saw on the way into the club, right? Or another marginalized group, people are going to have a problem with it.
Yeah.
And it's that inherent punching up versus punching down, which is why when men talk positive, like positive self-worth, it's looked down upon more than when women do it.
Because it's kind of like it's called intersectionality. It's an actual term where it's like you're already of a minority of the gender, then your race, your status, your class, all of that all combined. Women alone are just, they're not as equal as men. And so like when obviously we're going to try to empower ourselves, not saying all the time it should be pay for the pussy. I think it could be different, but granted, women were used as sex objects before, and that is a true fact and statement. But I think that when
so what's changed? Honestly, I'm gonna say some shit that is gonna probably be very controversial now. The only difference is now is that y'all getting paid for it. Because you want to say women, and again, I wasn't around, and I don't treat women that way. So don't misconstrue me with somebody who approves of that shit or anything, because I'm not. But for you to say women were used as sex objects before, okay, so they were used as sex objects before, they weren't getting paid for it. Now they're using themselves as sex objects and getting paid for it.
What's the difference? There's power to it.
Okay.
There's a pick and choose of who you get to choose to come inside of you.
Okay, no, I completely agree. Like, rape isn't something that people, want to do or anything like that. I'm just better homes. But what I'm saying is this. So think about this in this aspect and broaden your horizon a little bit, right? What do women always complain about? Not being treated as equals in the workplace, being treated equals in general. So honestly, now, instead of migrating into a dominance in the workforce, women have decided not to pursue careers in the business complex and decided to be OnlyFans models.
That's an overgeneralization.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, you can call it overgeneralization or what. These jobs didn't exist before, right? So in order to make a change, you have to come into a position of power, right? It's like anything, right? Not even to say man, woman, ethnic, whatever it is, right? You work at a job, right? You don't like the way the manager treats the people. How do you make a change? You become the manager. Because guess what? If I'm the manager, I'm treating my people a completely different way. I don't like the way you was treating people, so I'm going to treat people like this. If I own a business, I don't like the way the people is treated. I treat them however I want. This is a business. So in order to make a change, you have to put yourself in a position to make a change. Correct?
Yeah. Okay,
so how are we doing that when we're on the radio saying, pay for my pussy?
Yeah, but there's a difference because number one, but what I'm trying to say is like literally only reason why those women are probably more popular is because sex sells and fucking men. Just saying, there's still all of the power is still production companies, studios. All of those are still run by men. Of course, that's going to sell. But if you have someone like Adele or someone like Lizzo or somebody like Taylor Swift, granted, they are popular in their own genre, but you're not even putting them into the equation. But those are women that are empowering women about emotions and stuff, but it's not as overplayed. But
again, women should be empowered. And not in the sexual light. Women should be empowered in general. So like but
that's my thing. You're highlighting the women that you're focusing attention on sex.
Because again, we highlight Andrew Tate. So Andrew Tate got highlighted. That he's not the objectifier of men. And yeah, there are men following him. In what degree? Who knows, right? So people follow Andrew Tate. So he was highlighted on the side. So all I'm doing is playing devil's advocate to you and saying, hey, let me highlight this same person. But guess what? That person got no ridicule. Now, R. Kelly pisses on the chick. All of a sudden, it's 5 wins from the if, and I get she was underage, so it's in a whole different book.
Listen, she didn't want to be there.
No. But take this into account. Take this into account, right? If even back in the day, R. Kelly pisses on a woman and say she was of age, he would have got the same backlash, right? He objectified the woman, he pissed on her, whatever. Mm-hmm. Now take somebody like Brandy. If she pissed on a guy on video, do you think she would have got the same backlash? She would have got clowned, right? For the rest of her life, she would have been clowned. Oh, you pissed on that dude. But there would have been no emotional backlash.
It's
like not
situation.
No, it's not. It's the same thing.
I mean, but also R. Kelly did a lot more shit.
No. But I'm just saying the whole pissed on thing. R. Kelly pissed on people, and people were outraged.
Well, it's also the age of the girl.
Okay,
that's probably why they were more
no.
outraged
But I'm saying
that too. But if you pissed on a girl that was like 25, I'd be like, oh, what a crazy fucking night. But she wasn't. That's the difference.
But that's what. But again, take out the age. He would have still got ridiculed, right? But if it had been a woman in the different shoes, it would have been the same thing.
It's like Kevin Gates right now. What that guy that's talking about like, oh, I'm gonna give you this dick. He's like, oh, talking crazy shit in his concert. Is it Kevin Gates? He's a rapper, right?
Mm-hmm. Kevin Gates is a rapper, but I have not heard this yet.
He has been saying some crazy ass
He's been saying some crazy shit.
But you know, like, for me, what I see is women aren't clowning him, nor are they saying he shouldn't be doing that. But they're saying like, wow. Like,
yeah, but he's not objectifying anybody at the same time.
He's objectifying himself.
Okay,
he's saying, but what's the difference between like he's getting higher up, but then you're saying city girls are.
But did he say that you got to pay for this dick?
Yes.
Oh,
that's what he's saying.
Oh, my bad.
So that
he's a businessman.
That's the whole.
He may be. So honestly, that's pretty G because he's likely doing right. It's like, well, if these hoes out here saying we got to pay for the pussy, right? Well, you got to start paying for the dick.
That's a positive message. I don't understand in general how society moves forward with thoughts of this. All right, like again, you want to have an OnlyFans? That's cool because you pay for it, right? As a man, I willingly type in my credit card information. Hey, I want to see pictures of you. And some people may do it just because they like the person. It's like streaming somebody on Twitch, right? I support you. Here's $5 a month. Mm-hmm. Or maybe I like the way you look. I want to pay $20 a month. Whatever I do with my money is on my own because I'm willingly doing it. And if you have like advertising on Instagram or whatever, like, hey, look at me, I'm sexy, but you can see my exclusive shit on OnlyFans. To me, I'm 100% okay with that because you're literally paying for a service, right? It's the same thing as like porno or nudie magazines or whatever like you want to call it, right? Like chicks used to pose in Playboy. You paid for Playboy.
Lots of respectable women.
But what I'm saying is like
posed in Playboy.
The model got paid. The publisher got paid. Everybody got paid, right? And everybody was it was a transaction that everybody was okay with at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. You know, assuming that the models got paid right. Maybe they did. But when you literally start saying that like for regular life and the message you're broadcasting is like, you got to pay for this pussy. It's like, come on now.
Let me ask you a question.
No. Let me finish.
Okay.
Damn. Everybody gets to finish but me. That you're turning the
I blame you. I was holding it together so I saw you laughing too.
You're turning the whole courtship of a relationship into a transaction.
I just think it's a couple. Like you're just picking at one.
No. But
specific
you did it when you picked out Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
so
again, this is the same thing. This is the same thing I'm talking about.
So this is what I wanted. This is the next thing I wanted to get to, right? Because I'm coming for your ass now. So when you brought this up, you also threw Kevin Samuels' name up in this shit.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did.
She did it.
I did.
It was you?
I said Kevin Samuels.
He said Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
No,
but she didn't
you
do
even
it.
got here. Before you got here, we were talking about Andrew Tate and Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, I said Kevin Samuels.
Yeah,
oh,
not
okay.
me.
Damn. All right, my bad. My fault. So yeah, you brought Kevin Samuels in.
I did.
And in my mind, those are two completely different.
They are different
Individuals with Similar messages.
Similar.
So what I called the bait for Andrew Tate, the normal stuff that he hooks people in with before he gets to the crazy.
It's like Samuel.
That's all Samuel.
Kevin Samuel.
Kevin Samuel. Sorry, that's all his message is.
Yeah.
And he got a lot of flack for no reason.
But don't you guys feel like we never heard of this guy until Kevin Samuels died? He saw that there was an avenue. Hey, let me go try to capitalize on this.
Honestly,
let me try to jump into this. I honestly think he did this.
I think so.
I've never,
Just to spark
I'll be honest with
conversation.
you. I've never heard of Andrew Tate.
I never heard of Andrew Tate until this man died.
Yeah. He
But there was a market for it.
There was a market for it, and he was
it's-
like, hey, let me capitalize on this.
It's exploiting.
Let me say
He was a
crazy stuff.
boxer.
Yeah.
I kind of see it as like, it's kind of like when you have race and then you have extremists. Like if you say like there's regular white people, white people are going to do what white people do. Then you have the fucking racist ass supremacist white people. It's kind of like the same thing
But
of like,
I'd look at this as like, if you've been around long enough, when Chappelle stopped doing Chappelle's show, right, there was a gap that needed to be filled,
Yes.
right?
Thank you,
So,
Bill.
And to me, it's never been filled.
No. You forget about Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, Carlos Mencia.
Carlos Mencia came in, and Carlos Mencia, right? The whole thing with Chappelle, from what I've gathered, and again, I'm not spitting a fact here, I'm just gathering, is they wanted Chappelle to be racier, right? Because it was his shows were racy, but it was all in fun.
Yeah.
They wanted somebody to do that. Chappelle said, "Fuck no," he walked away. Mencia had all the Mexican jokes and shit like that, but it just wasn't. It wasn't caught on, and then they replaced him with Key and Peele.
Yeah.
Wasn't it also, if I'm correct, I could be wrong, wasn't it because Dave Chappelle didn't want to imitate and dress up like a woman?
No.
I thought that was one of the things.
No, what it is they wanted him to be racier. So Chappelle's comedy in that show was always, hey, this is a race-based joke, but the ridiculousness of this whole thing, that's the joke.
But it went from being a joke to a job,
Gotcha.
right? So
and hold on, the joke went from being the ridiculousness of the situation, like the blind KKK person,
Yeah.
right? The ridiculousness, or the joke is the ridiculousness of a black blind person being a KKK member.
Yeah.
That's a ridiculous premise. It's funny. But they wanted him to make more racy sketches. So where it would be all like, oh, we're laughing at this black person who thinks they're white.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Right? That's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Right? Because the network saw how well the show was doing. Oh, well, it must be this. So it stops feeling right.
Yeah.
And
100%.
that's why he walked away from a $55 million contract and went to Africa.
granted, he didn't fucking he didn't need the money anyway.
He didn't.
I mean, he could have used the money. I mean, who couldn't use
made
who could
shit ton out of
who
Netflix.
who couldn't use 50 mil? I mean, like that's chump change. I mean, I take 50 mil if you want to give it to me, but
Yeah.
I don't need it.
That's true.
But you know what I'm saying? But it's always a void to be filled. But I mean, in general, like with this whole topic, is that if people, to me, honestly, like I'm gonna be honest, like I feel like the people waving the cancel pitchforks is females, because like as a man, I don't judge nobody, and I'm not, maybe not as a man, as a human being, as me, I don't care. You do what you do, you do what I do. That's like people allow.
I feel like that too. I just don't care.
The president, ex-president Trump was grabbing women by the pussy and do whatever, and it was like, yeah, that's not right. But you know,
and I miss him.
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I didn't put you in a position of power. You got there. The Americans
See,
voted you, and
I agree with what you're saying in regards to like I live my life like that too. I really don't care what half the shit is.
Yeah.
But the thing is that social media influences so many, and the thing is the new generation of kids. You're looking at kids that are still in their developmental ages of whatever is being said on the internet.
But I blame that on the parent.
Of course. And
Yes.
but the thing
I blame
is,
at the end of the day, I blame that on the parent.
I mean, at the same time, I agree with that statement too. But kids are still going to be kids.
but
That's
you know,
true.
like if your
But
parent told you not to go outside,
yeah.
what is the thing that you want to do?
I want to go outside. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
So,
the
but you-
parents' job
It's the
Of
parents'
course.
job.
to monitor their
But
child.
it's so much harder now with social media because it is. And I say this because it's like you don't know. The kid could go at school. They're being supervised by teachers, but still be able to access the internet and look what they want to
That's
look.
true.
That's what I did in school. I was literally in front of teachers looking up fucking boobs.
Yes,
Like-
but it is
You were-
not
wait, you were looking at
society's
boobs?
job to
parent-
raise
to
your
raise
kids.
Of
Wait, you got
course.
something you want
It
to
is
tell us?
Not my job.
It's not. I know it's not your
Wait,
job. And
you
I'm
all
not-
you all let that go over your head.
What?
No, I just kind of
She was looking for boobs.
I was.
yeah.
How many? One or two?
How were you looking for boobs when they block a lot of that
Bro, do
stuff
you know
on?
how easy it is to circumvent all that shit?
Yeah, it's so easy. And
Why don't you just like look in the mirror?
Because I was like in 3rd grade.
You were in 3rd grade looking at.
No,
we're gonna come
no,
back to
no,
that.
no wonder you are the way you are.
I was the person that
Hey,
literally
no,
introduced porn to all my friends.
no wonder you are the way you are. Now it all
But
makes
that's what
it
I'm
all
saying.
makes sense.
So, but my thing is, so like, just to get back to your point, my mom was very super controlling and very like a helicopter mom with me. And granted, she didn't, me being afraid of her on not doing things, like I didn't do certain things, but that also didn't stop me from doing what I was going to do regardless.
Yeah.
Like as a teenager, especially from middle school into high school, like hormones raging, all this shit, and you start to see like everybody has, like I remember I used to get grounded all the time, and my mom would take away my phone. That didn't stop me for trying to get onto somebody else's phone. And I know like my mom did a really good job of like, you can't do this, or if you're in, like if you want to look into something, like ask for it. But she did put a lot more fear, so I didn't really want to. But at the same time, when you're a kid, you succumb to peer pressure a lot.
True. But it is on the parents to manage that. Like we shouldn't shape society
Yeah, but
to take care of your kids.
parents
Hey.
are just
Hey, just remember who y'all voted to be the worst parent in the group.
No,
But what I'm
the
saying,
two of y'all.
parents, like
No,
the
but-
way when I ask like first time parents, like parents are just older kids.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck you're doing,
Yeah.
and you try to stop. Like that's the thing. Like it kind of boggles my mind because it's kind of like a reverse psychology thing. Because it's like, yes, you're gonna try to do everything to stop your kid from doing what they do. Like I remember, like I had this conversation with one of my friends, which is like Omegle, which is like kind
Yeah.
of like a chat roulette.
Yeah, I know.
So like he's like, I would never let my kid go on here because there's
you
so
know
many
of.
dicks. Exactly.
What is that game? Was it Roblox or whatever?
Yeah.
That kids were playing, but there were like some like adult images on there and shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, even when you have the fucking PG-13 filter on it or some shit like that,
See,
like
the
you
thing
still saw it.
For
But
me,
so here's
You
the
guys
thing.
are-
Hold on.
you guys are
Here's the
fucked
thing.
up.
So for a situation like that, right? Yes, you think it's a kid-friendly game. Yes, that shouldn't be there in a kid's game. 100% agree, right? But also, where the fuck are you? I get it. You're busy. You're doing shit. But should you not be checking in on your kid?
yeah, but it's also you got to take into
Well,
consideration that majority of the like the kids that are probably getting influenced are probably coming from middle class or less than middle class. And what are those parents doing? They're working a 9 to 5. So from 9 to 5, that's 8 hours that you're not technically
Oh, I
supervising
know.
your kid.
I was a free-range kid. And I was
Exactly.
a badass kid.
exactly.
But it was very clear, like,
But
listen,
you're degenerate today, aren't you?
of course.
Exactly.
But it was very clear, it's like, listen, you're going to have a level of freedom you probably shouldn't have. And you're going to get to keep that until you fuck it up, is what I was told. And that's what I had. And then
Yeah.
I knew, I understood there were boundaries of things I should do and things I shouldn't do.
Yeah.
And I was given that trust and I used it appropriately, right?
It's just so much
That's
harder.
fucking lying. You always push the borders of it. Like, how much can I actually get away with?
Oh no.
Of course.
I didn't.
like,
Of
come
course,
on.
but I was very good at walking the line.
You know
Oh,
what
no.
I'm saying? Like, it's
My
like
mom
there is that
would
black,
be-
white, and gray area, and it's like if you didn't dabble in that gray area,
Yeah, all the
it's like when you're fucking a chick and you stick your thumb like on her asshole, like you're not actually putting it in,
Right.
But you're like playing with it a little bit just to see what she does,
Right.
And when she makes that moan sound, she says, "Ooh, papi," then you know, like. It's a goal. But
Like
if
the
she
first
said,
time you just rub it,
but if
the
she
second
said-
time
but-
you apply a little pressure.
but if
the
you
third
do it,
time-
if
My
you
point
do it,
exactly. We talk about
But if you
fucking
do it-
children and it just ended up back into fucking sex.
but if you do it,
That's fucking
if you
gross,
do
bro.
it, right, and she says, "No, what are you doing?" and you stick it in there anyway because you don't give a fuck. So we do what we want to do.
All I'm saying,
Right?
back to the original point, is
we got very far. So hold on. We got super sidetracked. Back to the whole consequences thing. So
I
cancel.
don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Oh,
like this
okay,
is just
let's switch
this is just fucking ridiculous
It'll keep
because
going.
at the end of the
will.
day, historically, men don't call for people to be canceled. Man, woman, or child, it doesn't matter. Like
Wars.
we most men don't.
wars.
What?
Wars. That's
We
literally-
cancel whole. We don't cancel people.
No,
We cancel
no.
whole country.
No, 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 no.
Who
No,
started
no,
wars? Who
no,
started all
no,
this
no,
shit?
no,
Who
no,
are
no,
more
no.
primal? Who are more greedy?
no.
Who are more... It's
but
literally men.
those are waged for.
You guys have such a
No,
big
no, no,
ego.
no.
I know you can't say this
Would
because
you-
I said you can't say this because I'm the one that rules. So you can't be bigger than me. It's against men.
You're looking at something different.
Oh my God.
Every wars are waged for gains.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's some pointless ass wars.
No,
have
no,
you
no, no.
done your research on all the wars?
Have you?
Yes, I
Okay.
did anthropology.
Okay. So tell me a pointless war.
What was it? Vietnam was a extremely
So
pointless war.
why was the U.S. in the Vietnam fighting? What was
War with the
pointless?
Russians.
Exactly. Oh,
Okay. So there was something to be gained there.
Yeah, fucking with the Russians.
No, but something was to be gained.
or like when
Fucking
we
with the Russians.
Okay.
exactly how we went to the moon to beat the Russians. For
Okay.
what? Why did we want to be bigger
Using
than them?
Nazi scientists.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
I was
but-
gonna
What
try
was
to
the
scream
point?
that to
Okay,
make sure,
okay.
so we don't forget.
It's an
Okay.
ego thing. We
okay,
want to be number one.
but there's always something to gain from that.
What, ego? That's literally it. Why do you
No,
want to
you-
dress
so-
so well,
so-
or why do you want to do
so-
something
so-
so well?
so
you
you're
can be
gonna
better
te-
than
you're-
other guys.
You're gonna tell me that like going to the moon with straight ego wasn't like maybe there's sustainable life on the moon, and if we can establish that, then we own it because owning land
It's
is
on an international treaty that said we can't own the moon.
for now until somebody there's a whole there were probably international treaties
So
that
why
Russia
can't you
couldn't
guys-
invade the Ukraine.
So if
But
all of
it
this
happened.
all of these legislations and laws and all these rules are
No, no,
literally
no,
written by
but-
men. So why can't you guys share?
But why can't but
What is the point of being number one if we're
but
all
there,
going to share it?
but men weren't created with rules and laws.
But what I'm saying,
Men-
you guys
men-
created it.
But-
Men created it.
No,
you guys are the
okay.
ones that started the Constitution. You guys are the ones, literally, if you look even biblical, who wrote the fucking commandments.
God.
God and
God
who
wrote
is
the
God? I mean, God
commandments.
is what do people always associate God with? A man.
Listen,
Just saying.
that's up to y'all. Y'all want to change the narrative? Dogma, God was a female.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so Kevin Smith saw God as a female.
true.
I wanna
Okay,
watch that movie.
so you can't actually stream
I know,
Dogma.
I know.
Dogma is actually owned by some cinema that won't actually.
Yeah.
You can't even buy it.
I know.
It's not digitally made
He literally told people, if you want to watch Dogma, just bootleg it because they can't get it out of copyright hell. And I'm mad because I love that movie.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that there's always like nowadays, all right, when it comes to like if anybody said anything outright, I don't honestly believe that pitchforks are coming for the female. Like you can say what you want and you could do what you want and it is what it is. You know, but if a man says something out of context, then pitchforks is coming for him. Yeah, you can't disagree.
hold on, hold on.
You can't disagree.
I agree and I disagree at the same
I
time.
agree too. with that.
So, and here's how that works. I agree that if a man says something off base, those pitchforks are coming, like from everywhere, right? But that's mostly people who just want to tear other people down. I also believe that there is a conservative core evangelical Christians that are coming for the freedoms women have. All of them.
Yes. Oh my god.
And you know why I believe that? Because they literally say that's what they're going to do.
Yes.
They literally
You
said
know
it.
what's so crazy?
that's
to me?
like the when they took away abortion or they left abortions in the right of the state.
And do you know what they said after that? They're coming for Plan B. they're coming for contraception. They're going to take away the pill.
Listen, I don't even want to get into that topic.
You know,
Let's just
You know what
change
got
this
me
topic.
so
I'm just
hype on that,
I'm
though,
avoiding that one at
that
all
conversation
costs.
we don't have to have. But what I'm saying is like, what kind of made me a little bit more triggered about the whole Andrew Tate is literally one of my friends from a different state like had messaged me about something that I put on my story, and he was
Is
like,
this something sexy?
no, I was so I don't know what I put, but he was like, oh, you know, that's such a woman mind that you have. And I was like, oh, elaborate. Like, I'm going to be the one to debate with you with this. And he's like, well, women are trying to go against the freedom of speech of men. And there's a whole woman movement of tearing down alpha males. And I was like, explain more. Like, I want to know why you feel like this. He's like, they're targeting Black minority men that we don't have any right. And we can't do anything. And I'm like, how is that? How are you being targeted? Oh, this is what it was Nike. They had put out like on their, like, I don't know, like commercial or whatever, but it was a man in a skirt, and he said that it was like very coming after men, that they're trying to tear down masculinity of men. And I'm like, so
But you can't even say that because men tear down the masculinity of men.
Thank you. That's what
You
I'm
know,
saying.
like,
but he said he thought
think
that
about it.
women are doing that to men.
Did you ever see Juwanna Man?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think directed that movie? Who do you think wrote the script for that movie?
And can we just bring out that Irish people? Is it Irish people that wear kilts?
Scottish. Racist.
Sorry. It's not racist.
Well, what that got to do with Juwanna Man?
No, I'm just saying, like,
You
for
talk about the
skirt.
femininity, but that's Scottish, and it's a kilt.
It's a kilt. That's what I said. Yeah.
Okay, so
But that's what I'm
that's
saying,
like
like, I don't-
if you wore them Gangstalicious shorts that had the fucking patch in the front that so you could hide what you want to hide from the police. Ain't no big deal. But you know, I'm gonna tell you this, and then this should make it all make sense. That the only people that call these people alpha males are you.
No, incorrect.
Because I don't look at no man as an alpha male.
No.
I know
don't-
so many men
listen,
that call
Okay, so
other men
then
and themselves
okay,
alpha.
so
Their
did
penises are
you
small.
already know who's not an alpha?
Yeah.
That's
just-
thank
are small.
you.
Just by that
Their
case.
That's how I
small.
see it as.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Because
Game recognized game, granddad.
Yeah.
and
so
you
so
look
like
pretty
you could look at me all day and say Andrew Tate is an alpha male, and I'm gonna say to who? To me? No. The only alpha in my fucking life is me. All right. I run in a
yeah.
wolf pack of one, baby. You want to come my wolf pack? That's cool too. Like, you know, like that's it. NWO, baby. LWO, Latino World Order. Let's go. Look, I don't care. Like you can't sit there and look at me and be like,
I respect 100%. I think this is great. I think that, like, I think more people should be like this. Freedom of speech should be all right. Like that should be granted. I just think that sometimes, like,
we all got that one friend that talks shit.
of course.
Oh, you know what I
just
did?
think that, like, somebody like him that uses a platform for the worst of it.
Yeah, but
It really does. It does influences people that don't have anything else to do. Majority, what's happening right now? Unemployment. People are home. Like,
Yeah,
they're
but-
on social media.
Yeah,
and that's
but-
what they're literally
This is
watching.
He's
this
not-
is an
he's not-
expansive
he's not-
topic
he's
that
not-
we're not going to get to.
he's
the
not,
end of today.
but he's not the only one that uses.
I know. I'm not saying he's.
So,
I'm not saying he's just the only one. I'm just
The
saying
only thing is that
he is just very.
he crossed the line, and now it's oh my god. Versus, if you literally go through Instagram, there's a lot of things that are in there. It's like,
Of course, yeah.
okay.
But yeah, this is just the topic.
So
I wanted
anyway,
to talk
you guys want to change the topic? I got a
Yes,
great one, right?
please. Please.
So I just learned about MagSafe on the phone.
Jesus
about.
Christ.
Really?
About what?
MagSafe.
The hell is that?
The ring on the back of the phone.
So on the back of your iPhone, there's a magnetic ring that things snap to.
Okay.
So you see this clip?
Yeah.
Like ow. And they make different things, right? They got like a fucking power bank. Like you see the wallet on your case? They got a wallet that snaps to your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And
and
it
then
just
it's still wirelessly charged as well.
all you gotta do is pop this off. Boom.
You don't even have to pop it off. Most of the approved accessories will charge through it.
Yep.
No, I don't know. I got this off Amazon. I'm sure it wasn't approved.
Yeah, it was not.
But it's so cool. Like I got a magnet thing for my bed now, so on my bed frame. So like I don't have to sleep with the phone in the bed anymore. So like when I go to sleep, I just snap it, boom, and it snaps right to the fucking bed. So that when I'm rolling
Does it
over,
fall when your alarm goes off?
no, I use my Amazon for alarm. Yeah, come on, we do real shit around here. The fuck you talking about? Does it use your phone for your alarm? Ooh.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
And I chuck that shit when
No,
that shit goes
I-
off at 6:30.
Same.
I have an Amazon Alexa basically in every room in the house.
You know, I used to have a clock that had the alarm, that really fucking annoying ass alarm, and I would put it across my room so I'd have to get up because I used to have it next to my bed. Like, it would be like,
Now, when it's time to get up, it's time to get up.
nah, I
Especially
sleep.
because I got to jack off before I go to work. I ain't got no time. The bullshit. Like, just get up. Let's get to business. Take a shit, jack off, take a
Really?
shower, get to
That
work.
really annoying?
What?
First thing you do?
You dudes wake up hard every
Oh,
fucking
that's
day.
True, that's true.
All right. So what do you think we're gonna do?
Oh, sorry. Never mind. I have a topic that is really funny that I saw on TikTok. But continue with yours.
Hey,
Like how she just diminished your topic. Like, huh.
hey,
Wait,
here-
you're talking about a magnet. Where's
yeah,
that
the
topic gonna
magnet
go?
on the phone.
his
So
the way he keeps coming on. Hold on,
Yeah,
no.
like-
I got you, homeboy. I got you. So he loves figuring
Thank you,
stuff
Ghost.
about technology on his own.
Talk like
Mind you, it's stuff we all know. But he be mad late.
No. Fuck you. He didn't know about it either.
yeah, I didn't know about it, but I don't. It's a magnet.
He didn't know about it either. Don't be like we all knew. You
No, I
knew.
didn't know about it. I've seen it, the ring, but I never knew what.
You knew about it.
what was
Like
the thing
I,
for?
I always
Since
know
they
about it.
came out with
like
the
I've been
phone.
wanting to put a pop socket. Like I get this really cool like Iron Man pop socket on my like thing. I don't have it, but I don't want to put it on my phone because I use the wireless charger. So I'm like, oh, if I do this, I'll never be able to take it off. So then the other day I was just looking. I was like, oh, I wonder. And I saw this MagSafe case, and I'm like, oh, let me get these little accessories to see how that shit works. But then when I saw how good it was, I was like, holy shit! Like this is the real deal.
Y'all trying to kill this man's joy. He's
Hey,
happy, bro.
Hey
Let him
man,
enjoy
I'm telling
this.
you, I'm in a whole state of bliss.
Yeah.
Like life has been so good to me the last couple weeks. Like, and
Good.
it's fucked up because when something fucked up happens, like I love this. This is the best part of everything. Is that being in therapy now? Like, no matter what I do that's fucked up, I can just use I'm in therapy.
See, that's toxic. That's you're not supposed to do that.
not
Hey.
at all.
You're not supposed to do that.
Hey.
Bro. That's so toxic.
But it's always my cop out. Like, yo, like I'm a changed man. I'm going to therapy. Like, right? I can say some outlandish shit like straight off the wall, and you're like, what the fuck? And then like I completely back up at I'm sorry, I'm going to therapy. Did you guys call that gaslighting?
Stop
Right.
using that fucking word, bro.
I'm gonna.
Bro, I love that word. Ever since y'all taught me that
Bro,
word,
he used that shit for everything.
I use that shit all the time.
he used that shit for everything.
You
I'm
can
like,
ask
bro,
him.
Powder,
Hey,
powder. You can't walk into work half
Bro,
naked.
he
Are you
used-
gaslighting me?
Yeah, bro, he used that shit for everything.
Hey, ask him. I showed him fucking screenshots of text messages. Like
Yeah,
I'm like,
bro, why you using this word?
I'm like accusing. I'm like, you're not gonna gaslight me, motherfucker. Like you're not gonna
Like,
do it.
bro,
Like I didn't.
crazy.
I didn't know what the fuck it was, but now that I know what it is, it's like, yo, don't pull that fast one on me. Like, I'm horrible. I suck. Don't gaslight me, bitch. Like, we know
bad.
exactly what's going on here. Like, I don't feel bad for you. Like, why the fuck would I feel bad?
You're so toxic, still.
No, I'm not. That's not toxic. Calling people out on their
You're
bullshit.
gaslighting
No.
people about gaslighting.
No.
Toxic.
No, if people try to gaslight you and you call them out on their bullshit, then you're just calling them out on their bullshit.
I'm gonna need examples because the way Logan's saying it, it seems like
No, that's
you're
a
just trying to gaslight
no,
people when they
no.
disagree with you by
No,
saying
no.
you're gaslighting
This
you.
is an off-air topic.
Okay,
but
well,
I'm not
we'll-
wrong in this situation.
Okay, well,
right?
You're not wrong.
I
You
want to
see,
discuss this.
see, look, even he says I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, but you didn't have to use it.
Hey,
Could have just you could have ended that conversation with a lot of different things. You didn't have to say gaslight.
hey. But again,
it's
but
the
that's
era
what
of
I've learned in
consequences.
therapy is
Get
that
'em.
I have to speak my mind and not hold things in because people say things to me and a lot of them get a pass because I bite my tongue and I'm like, this ain't the right place to say it. I shouldn't say this.
I hope your therapist is also telling you that's not always a good thing.
What?
Yes, thank you. I was just about to say that.
Listen,
That's that noise.
Just about
What?
to say that.
Speak your heart.
No,
Exactly.
sometimes you got to keep your mouth shut in the right
No.
situation.
listen.
Oye.
Listen. If you have to learn to express yourself in a manner that is situationally appropriate,
Oh wow, the therapy is working.
right? So that doesn't mean like when somebody tries you.
said that.
Listen, when somebody tries you, don't go off the wall and be like, "Yo, what the fuck? You ain't trying me." But you can speak your mind in a light that people can. Hey, I don't agree with this. Hey, I don't think this is appropriate. Hey, don't do that. Hey, stop touching me. No, Dad, no.
Fucking Christ, bro. God.
You like that one?
No.
No, that was good. That was listen.
I get it.
It
No.
established a baseline, so we were all on the same page.
I understand.
He set up the expectation, and then he subverted it.
Hey.
That's the perfect structure of a joke right there, bro.
Hey, but you see,
I co-sign this.
like I'm telling you,
Co-sign this, bro.
I'm telling you,
Therapy's not helping.
I'm telling you, my
Still degenerate, bro.
Hey, listen,
hey.
therapy can't make you not a degenerate.
He's
Trust me.
hey, my stand-up comedy show is gonna be off the record, bro. Like I'm telling you, like I'm like Drake. I'm just in the lab, just waiting for my moment to.
Oh God, Honeybee, do you still remember your topic?
Your other topic?
Your other topic?
Yes, I do. Okay, so I saw this thing on TikTok, and it was saying that this girl was asking guys if blue balls are real.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she asked like,
I highly doubt it.
What?
so
Not
this-
literally
so
blue.
she asked
but
like,
it
That's what I'm
hurts.
saying. Like
Yeah.
not literally
What-
blue.
Not blue, yeah.
Yeah.
what she said. What these men said is that some of them agreed and some of them said no, it's not real. It's not something that it's like painfully like it could easily
It's
be
like a
taken.
cramp.
Yes, but it's also not something that like basically a lot of men on there and not they were like it's kind of like to get women to sleep with them still.
Yeah.
Like you say, oh, you're gonna give me blue balls. Don't give me blue balls.
Y'all don't care.
Yeah, of course.
If y'all not in the mood, y'all not in the mood. Y'all just don't
course.
care.
But that's what the thing is that she was saying. So is blue balls kind of like? Have you had blue balls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like how many times?
Wait, is blue balls the
lifetime?
equivalent
Probably over
of a woman
15,
poking
20
her
times?
ass out when you cuddle, knowing that she really wants it?
No, but that's what they always use. Just like you overuse the word gaslight. Oh, perfect example. So just like he overuses the phrase gaslighting, we
balls.
overuse the phrase blue,
Blue
balls.
balls.
Yeah.
It is a real thing, but like us cuddling on the couch and then us
Yeah.
not fucking is not gonna cause blue balls. That doesn't cause blue balls, no.
Thank you.
Like now, if you start blowing at it and you get almost there and then you just let go
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you walk away, there may be some cramping and
yeah.
some blue balls.
I can't
but-
I can't say once in my life I've ever used that term.
What? Blue balls?
Yeah. With anybody. Like I've never like said it.
I've
But chick
definitely heard it.
if chick gets you fucking aroused and she don't want to cop up,
Just go home and jack off.
we'll just tell her, hey, like, what's your sister doing right now?
Write that down. Write that down.
See? Practicing. Good job.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Like y'all. I know you guys laugh at me when I say I'm gonna do stand up because you're like this motherfucker
No,
here.
I support your dream.
But
I do too.
I'm telling you, like, if I get on that stage and I just start going off,
Just don't
like,
get canceled.
if I do get canceled, gonna be by this one and her
Oh yeah,
group
you
of
know, we
flunkies.
did not. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, whatever. It comes from
I'm
the
just
same
gonna
one.
be looking at you like
The same one. Yeah, you're gonna be looking at me in a whole different light when you see me in that limelight on
I
stage.
already know how you are. You think it's gonna surprise me?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, ooh, look at him.
Oh,
Yes.
well.
Every woman's dream. A stand-up comic.
And this is why I love you.
How can they resist the free appetizers and smoking in the back alley?
The fucking 2-drink minimum you had to pay to see me. Oh, fuck out of here. I know you love me when you came to see me on stage because I know they whacked you for 10 at the door and 20 at the bar.
Oh my god.
If you're willing to spend $30 to see me, then I guess I got to give it up on principle.
Oh my god. And that's how she paid for the dick.
Oh.
No, that doesn't count. Then I got to go back to every double cheeseburger I bought paid for the pussy. Like, that's not going to cut it. You want that McChicken with cheese, baby? Show me some.
Wow.
You guys are funny.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like we're gonna have a whole like traveling show. It's gonna be called Two Dab Crew Presents the Circus Freaks, and then we're gonna do live podcasts.
I'm down.
Oh, that'd be actually really fucking cool.
I'm down.
We just got to find an audience.
You know, I was thinking this would actually be really cool. I've been wanting to write a book, and the title of the book is going to be "I'm Not Toxic." ... Well, and I just all I could think about was you.
Are you stealing my fucking line?
Yeah.
Wow.
How are you going to steal this man's whole autobiography like that?
That's
No.
wouldn't that be cool?
I've actually been writing a book for a little bit, probably for the past year, and it's called "This is the reason I am the way I am."
You should use "I'm Not Toxic." ... Well, and then we use that book and then do live podcast. We
I like.
sell.
You should replace your title with that title.
No, I want to write my own book too. I guess we could.
Y'all could write it
we
together.
could write it together. We could spend quality time together.
Bro,
You would like
we can
that.
market this perfectly, right?
I know you would like
So you
that.
got- you
Ever since that one night, like I knew
No!
it. I knew
You
it.
guys write the book together, right? And then you
We
write a
use it.
second book about your you write the book together, you get closer, you understand each other's feelings, you open up to each other, you hook up, you guys get together.
No.
Then you write a middle book that is about your relationship together, right? And then you write a third book
You're making him look
about the breakup, except it's a double-sided book. So from one side, it's your version of events that happened that led to the breakup. From the other side, it's your version
You're
of
gaslighting
events.
me right now.
But tell me that wouldn't be an awesome
Oh,
book
wait.
series.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. When I call somebody out for gaslighting, I'm fucking wrong. She does it, and it's a joke. This is the same thing I was talking about earlier. I was a double fucking standard around this
I
bitch.
took it as a joke because the structure was that's a callback to an earlier joke. The callback is king. Dave
Callback
Chappelle,
is king.
his whole thing is callbacks,
Duh.
right?
Man, I don't know. Should you be the stand-up comic or should I? I don't know.
Definitely not you.
We could do it.
Funny.
We could do it
Fuck
together.
you.
You ever seen a group stand up comedy show? I think it's called improv, right?
That's improv.
I love improv. I love improv. I used to do that in school. I used to take drama courses and do improv.
Improv is different though. Like if you're actually talking like
Comic.
a group stand-up comic show, I think the closest thing would be like a ventriloquist dummy. So like Jeff Dunham.
Or like Key and Peele. Isn't that like a group comic?
No, that's sketch comedy.
That's true. It's true.
So
Well,
that's
there-
even closer to improv than it is like stand-up comedy. Do you want to do a stand-up comic show where I'm the comedian and you're the dummy? And then we just go back and forth
Say
as
your,
a comedy duo?
say your like. Say your line. Say it. You're gaslighting.
I'm not a fucking tool here. Say it.
Say the line.
Say it.
Say the line, Bart. Say the line.
Yeah. Fuck you. Eat my crusty burger ass, okay?
Oh man.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, but actually, that would be kind of cool, right? Like,
Listen, I'm gonna go on stage and do stand up comedy,
Oh,
like
okay.
legit,
okay.
you know. And then when I fucking take off, and you guys all of a sudden are like, I need one of you to film it and put it on fucking YouTube, or
I'll be there.
or make it a TikTok reel or some
I'll be
shit.
there. So then when they do the story about your life, I could be all like, yeah, he was
But-
chasing the dragon half those shows.
The True Hollywood story
Yeah.
behind the scenes of Powder
Yeah.
Oh my god.
and the fucking heroin dragon from South Park.
Oh my god. Yeah.
He's chasing the dragon. He almost caught it. What's it called? Heroin Hero or some shit like that.
Hero, yeah.
But somebody told me the other day, they were like, South Park just lost it. I'm like, no, when South Park came out, they had so much material. Now it's like there's not much to talk about.
Everything's already been done.
Said and done.
Yeah.
It's just done. Like it just can't happen anymore.
Oh, God.
Are they really doing this right
Well,
now?
we could write this book.
Wow.
Not the relationship
Holy shit.
part,
So trash.
He's distracted.
but he is distracted.
No,
He was complaining about ghosts.
Yeah.
It's just funny as fuck. Like you watch football players, they do some dumb shit. Like who called that play? Like you see, like at work when you do something bad, you get a write up, you get fired. But it's like coaches get like make serious fucked up play calls, and then nothing happens to them.
Well, yeah, it's a game.
It's not a game when you get paid. It's a job.
That's a part of the job.
That's the thing. To us, it's a game. When we look at it, it's a game. When Katsu thinks he can take me like 1-on-1 on a fucking basketball court, it's a game. Right? Because he shows up to the court in fucking slides and socks. He's like, yo, let's get a little 1-on-1. That sounds like straight prison yard type shit.
Man, let's go.
Listen, don't be mad because I rolled your ankle.
So you guys know anything about like jail and prison?
Wait, what?
You guys know anything about jail or prison?
Not a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
So in jail or prison, like they give you slides. Like you don't actually get shoes.
Mm-mm.
But how many jail movies you be watching
And they have sneakers.
and the fucking prisoners got shoes on?
Yeah.
I think everyone.
Yeah. Now you're like, holy shit! I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
I don't give much thought.
Have you ever seen The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler when he's like
Yes.
he goes to in jail and he's got to recruit the team and they're playing basketball out there on the court
Yeah.
and it's like they're all in fucking shoes playing basketball. Like, where the fuck you got the shoes from?
Well, can't they get was it commissary?
No, I don't think you're allowed to have shoelaces.
Yeah, because they probably have
someone
the
out.
ones with like the straps, like Velcro straps, like
Yeah.
Skechers.
No, maybe Velcro shoes, but I don't even think you're allowed to have shoes. Like when I was in jail, it was slides.
When were you in jail?
When were you in
The
jail?
drink drop.
When I got locked up.
Yeah, the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, your boy is a bad boy.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That shit
See?
badass.
Get some damper over there, old moist
I'm
ass.
sorry, I'm 24. You already said it before.
Yeah, I can't see nothing long term with you. Good enough to write the book. And then we got to go our separate ways. I'll keep you till you mature, and then you can go find an
You'd be
I
like-
believe they call that grooming.
alpha
Or-
male.
or
Wait,
what
no.
they
Go
call it?
find an alpha male,
It's
quote
called
unquote.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't date women over 25.
really? Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Yeah. So someone it used to be a theory, but then someone actually went and did all the research, and like literally every woman he's ever dated, once they turned 25, he broke up with them.
That's so insane. Why?
Like every single one.
Have you seen the memes of it where it's like the girl, she's turning 25, she's 24, but they're like, you're not 25 yet, it's not until 12 p.m. And so like he'll start disappearing and then he'll come right back up because it's not 12 p.m.
Oh, man.
So instead of like pedo bait, can you call it DiCaprio bait?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Who is it who made a joke about that to Zendaya at the awards?
Ooh, I
The
didn't see
guy
that.
from, was it Waterburger? Oh my god!
From SNL, the fat one.
Yeah,
Fuck, what is his name? I don't remember his name.
Is it, you talk about
Keenan Thompson.
Keenan Thompson. Yeah, he made a joke about it.
remember Keenan and Kel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the
Good
Good Burger.
Burgers.
Can I take your order?
Yes, that's what it was.
That
I
was
think
from
they're coming
that was-
back with a new one eventually.
That was
They
that
are.
was from
Yeah.
that
that was
was
at the
from
Emmys.
what was it the all that.
Yeah.
Bro, have you seen some of the fucking Nickelodeon shit that's coming out now? How Nickelodeon had a foot fetish, and then like There's like clips.
Oh yes,
Like
Yes.
the main producer, Nickelodeon, like how he had like Ariana Grande fucking like stick her foot in her mouth, and like
Yeah.
they were doing different things with feet.
Yeah.
Like that's why, like if you look at a lot of things like from Nickelodeon, a lot of it looks like foot fetishes and shit because the dude that ran it had a foot fetish, and that chick from iCarly, exposed a lot of it in her book.
Oh, what's her name? Jean.
Miley, not Miley.
Miley.
No,
sorry.
the chick that was on
Janine
iCarly, the blonde.
Carson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
crazy.
were all white teenage girls. Okay,
They all
all look the same to me.
Wow.
Racist.
Wow.
Like, what do you want from me?
Hey.
One was brunette, one was blonde,
hey,
one was light brown,
hey.
one was dark brown. Like, they
Hey.
all look the fucking same to me.
Hey.
And you called me racist.
Hey. Be careful. Don't need you to get canceled. It's not like I can call Ergoff out of nowhere and be like, "Yo, come take the place again."
Oh my god.
That boy's been gone for a minute.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he's ever gonna make his triumphant return.
Can't wait for that day.
Maybe one day.
No.
Maybe.
Not
No.
with me.
Wow.
Not with me on this podcast.
Wow.
Beef runs deep.
Hey,
That's kind of.
but at least she can still stand me.
Hey.
I feel gaslighted.
You feel gaslight. I feel like you're gaslighting me now.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said.
See, that's why I'm gonna be the comedian. You can be my first groupie.
No. I don't want to be your groupie.
You know, comedians don't have groupies, right?
Exactly.
Shit. Tell that to Chris Rock and Cat Williams in the 2000s.
Do you think you're going to be Chris
Eddie
Rock and Cat
Murphy.
Williams?
I could be. Don't shatter my dreams.
Didn't Eddie Murphy
Stop
have
shitting on your
stop
dreams.
stop gaslighting. See, when I do it, it's funny.
you?
Not every
Hey, just join the team of a winner. Stop trying.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry, I still got like this for you.
13. I told you guys, therapy is not always working.
Hey, therapy is working.
We'll
You
see.
still a horny bastard.
But that's
Listen,
that.
it doesn't,
But that.
therapy
But
doesn't make you
but-
like not.
but I'm not in therapy for my sexual frustrations. I'm in therapy for my emotional breakdowns.
Yeah, but you
Like if I wanted therapy for my sexual frustrations, then I have to go to like Sex Addicts Anonymous or something like that.
do they have those
hooker.
still?
Or I just need to find a chick that is as freaky as I am and can wear it out of me. You know when the chick start
Why?
giving you
Why?
that. You know when she gives you that.
Why? Why? Do not look at me. Do not.
You deviant, you.
I didn't know you looked too.
You were the only one here in the
Because
third grade.
we all were thinking it.
Yeah. Look at third grade looking for boobs on the internet. Jesus. And you wonder why. We don't need to hide the kids from social media. We need to hide you from the internet. God knows only what you look up now.
We were talking about it before you
We
got
were,
here.
Yeah,
we
we
were
were
talking
talking about it before you got here.
we were talking about it before
Holy
you got here.
shit. I missed it. Picking up Chinese food for you, deviants.
Is that the kid from Everybody Hates Chris?
Yes.
Jesus, he's old.
Yep.
How the fucking old am I now? God damn.
Yep. He's old.
He's a full grown dude.
Yes.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember now.
Oh, yeah. So, like, it's different, man. Like, if you got somebody, like, the minute, like, you think you're a freak and you meet a girl that's freakier than you suddenly start, like, not being freaky no more. You're like, you come home, she starts looking at you, and you be like, babe, I'm tired.
You're so silly.
Why did you look at me?
Why y'all keep looking at her like that?
Yeah, for real.
No, the reason why I looked that time is I was looking at the movie and then I saw the price. I was like, hell no. That's why I was looking at you.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's going to wrap it up for us, though.
Yeah.
So, a good episode for you clowns.
Hopefully we could do this again next week.
Yes.
So
Schedule's
No, we
permitting.
can't do it next week. I mean, we could.
we got
That Sunday.
we got the thing.
I don't know what your
Sunday.
Sunday look like. Oh no, Sunday's football. I forgot.
Yeah. You don't want to do it
That's the
Like-
Lord's Day.
any day of the weekdays?
I work Monday through Friday,
I work Monday through Friday too.
so
Look at that.
The only day would be Saturday.
we took the weekend off for your birthday,
Yeah.
Okay.
so we prioritized the lady in our lives.
Oh.
I mean, you're the only lady in my life. Like he's got another lady, but he has to split his
What
time.
about your cat?
That's my cat. It's
The
different.
lady in your life.
No, but she is goddess.
doesn't cuddle him.
She is goddess above everybody else.
See?
My cat is.
Call back. That's how that works.
Oh,
Like,
before
my-
we go, what's the pros and cons of online dating for you?
Pros and cons. I
Yeah,
guess it's
I'm asking for a friend.
Is this the first? Is this the
friend.
first?
Don't be worried about all that.
Patreon topic.
Yeah.
Patreon topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the pros and cons of online dating?
Pros. I would say it's like it just gets you out there to see who's actually available, and like I think now with the dating apps, they've have more categories of like what specifically you're looking for.
Yeah.
So it kind of just if you're trying to be out there, you can say exactly what you want and make it more clear. The cons is that majority of people just want to fuck on there. Like even though they have the category of like long-term relationships, short-term.
Wait, we're making this an actual topic?
Yeah.
Holy
No,
shit!
keep going. So keep going. You said they just.
Nice that you finally arrived an hour in.
Yeah, right.
Football ended.
Football.
Fucking told you.
You were 100% right.
I think cons is just like you kind of get tired of the same thing. Like especially if you're I just don't think if you're looking for something serious, that would be the thing that you would go on. It could work out, but it's just depending on what you're wanting.
Okay.
Yeah. Pros is you get to see if like there's something really nice out there and you just want to bang it.
Bang it!
Bang
I was just asking for a friend. I like
Wow, like you're
that. That's one
literally
of our
using
that's one of our listeners. So
you're literally using online dating to hook up. Well, if this is a Patreon topic and nobody subscribed to the Patreon, how the fuck are they going to hear it?
we can get those subscriptions up by talking about stuff.
Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying.
Let
Like,
me make it a little bit more.
if this
sensual.
person, I'm assuming is a girl,
Yeah.
wants any fucking advice, you gonna have to pay the $5 a month.
Gosh, she was so bad in that movie.
Who?
Halle Berry, bro.
Mm.
Whew. I'll drink her bathwater.
Ugh.
If this is for the Patreon,
I
let's
wouldn't
make it a
drink
little
bath water in
spicier.
general, bro.
You don't want to burp afterwards?
Hell no. I don't want no bath water.
Oh.
I barely like to eat pussy. The fuck I want to drink
Calling
bath water
us
for?
degenerates, but I mean, like
What the
Yo,
fuck?
You gotta
Hold
be
on.
an in the closet degenerative.
no,
no,
but
look
you
at
a
freak
freak-
flag.
Yo, he's
No,
a
you
Freak
can't let
freak.
her
flag.
There's a time and place.
no, he's not because he's never had his ass licked.
Nah, stay away from my. I clench up. Like even if you try to slap my ass, I clench.
I don't.
Like I try to.
Oh, I got a video
Of what?
of you.
Whoa,
Not eating no ass.
context, please.
Yes.
We went to was it
Tampa.
Tampa?
No, don't even bring that shit up. don't even. Cause we got videos of somebody on stage too.
Yeah, girls. Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bust down, Tatiana. There you go.
Down, Tatiana.
But I got a video of you. You were knocked out, and
Oh, you did it, and I didn't
You
clamp up.
violated.
I didn't
You
clamp up.
violated.
Did I clamp up?
She sexually
Yeah, I knew
assaulted
it.
you.
I knew I was gonna clamp
You
up.
see,
sexually
Hey,
assaulted
hey,
you.
all the
hey,
way in,
why
I
the
just
fuck
pulled-
aren't you canceled right now? How about that? Yeah, like let there have been any of us,
all
and you would have
friends
been,
here.
you would
We're all
have no.
friends.
If I did that to you, you try to do me like Ergoff, all right, on my own shit. Fuck that.
show. I can't stand him anymore.
if you do,
If I did it to you, you Ergoff
careful.
me.
I know I have to be careful with my words.
He'll run with it.
He's
gonna run with it.
I know.
He's gonna run with it.
I stopped myself. You
can do it to Logan, but you can't do it to anybody else.
Look, I'm saying like when it comes to online dating. Yeah.
Faded. Yeah.
What they say? What they say? You looking like a whole. They say you're looking like a whole snack up there. And it was midnight snack time too.
It was midnight time. I know I was on, and then I was on the stripper pole.
And then you came back for round two. Every time they was like all girls to the stage, your ass was right back up there.
I know. And then
I had to
got-
hold your purse. Remember? That's how it got. That's a true friend.
I was really drunk that night. I think that was the first time I got extremely drunk with you guys. Like I was.
Usually you're the
Wait.
sober one.
Did-
They always
did you
get
wake-
fucked
did-
up before you?
I know.
Did you wake up sore?
Did I wake up?
Sore? Like were you sore when you woke up?
Oh no, my legs are good, bro.
I'm just
My
making
knees
sure.
are ready.
Hey, Y'all heard that, right?
He's
You heard that? Holy shit. Anyway, like so back to this like
online dating thing.
the online dating thing.
bring it back.
Obviously, I mean, if you want to create an online dating profile, you got to definitely put that video on there
No,
because you're gonna get 1 million hits.
I would never put that video on. I remember, okay,
She's
so
a
I
woman on a
No.
dating site.
Hey,
So-
on a side note, do y'all follow B on Instagram? I mean, I know he ain't got one, but you know she did a purge and she took everything off.
I did.
Really?
You did what?
See, y'all
What's
don't,
that?
y'all don't
I
stalk
took
her
all of
on
my
IG.
pictures. You're the only one that stalks me. Ew, stop.
I saw it too out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, that's a little uncomfortable.
Oh, stop!
Jesus
Stop it right now.
Christ.
So you did a purge? Why?
She took off all the sexy photos. That's why I needed her to send me one.
Why did you do it?
Why? Because I just wanted to reamp my Instagram, and
Is she going with a
I-
more grown and sexy profile than like the
Oh, all her photos is gone.
no?
Mm-hmm.
How many pictures do you have on there?
3.
Her thought videos are still here.
Yeah. Fuck you.
What?
Well, I don't think she knows how to delete those.
I do.
Oh,
I can archive. None of my pictures are actually deleted. They're archived. Why? I know exactly. I keep forgetting.
look, I'm just
that.
saying, like she. I was like, I was like, oh, I said, I see. We completely purged the IG.
I did it because for my birthday I wanted to get fit, and so because for my I'm doing like
She lost weight. And
She's
looks
also
sexier, so she wants all. Her photos
She's
to be
also
fresh.
meat gazing at the gym.
She what?
She's meat gazing at the gym.
Oh yeah, she
We
I
talked about it.
did.
we talked about her meat gazing earlier.
Oh, y'all have all the
somebody-
good conversations without me,
it's
man.
somebody that he knows too.
He thinks he knows.
I think it's the same person.
It is.
Wow.
It
It is him.
is him.
Wow, you meat gazing too?
No.
God damn it!
Damn it, man.
you know the guy with the bulge to the left. Yeah, I know him. Like, come on, bro. What the
Since
fuck?
this is Patreon,
Damn it,
you
man.
know there's a section of porn where it is catching women meat gazing.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
yeah, but
shit's
it's
dope.
a whole reason for gray sweatpants season.
yeah.
You know,
It's a good. It's a good time.
you guys are creeps. That's what I'm saying. Like we go. That's why it's called the circus freaks in here because you guys are fucking creeps. You have all the good conversations when I'm not here. I'm not buying you motherfucking degenerates food, and I come here and y'all
You ain't
already
buying me
had
no
all the
food.
good shit. What?
You ain't buying me no food.
I offered you food.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Mira.
But don't you know you should still bring it?
Because when we
What
Do
did
started
you
that for a
talking-
woman?
Bro, you don't even eat shit like that, bro. I could have brought you a fucking thing of chicken fingers from Publix. You would have been fine.
I
wanna
would
eat
have. That would have been
something else.
delicious. Yeah.
This dude over here. So anyway, so back to the whole
I
online.
hear you. I'm choosing not to ride, but I totally hear you. Fucking degenerate, bro.
Now figure this out.
No, I've been.
So the whole thing with online dating that really like to me is there's too many different like platforms and like dilutes the market.
So I gotta join all of them.
But who the fuck wants to do that?
Well,
Right. So honestly, like if you're doing online dating, right? You have a hard time meeting somebody.
Ooh, I could tell you personally which ones are like the ones
But what I'm
Name
saying,
some.
targeted.
Name some.
It's targeted. Like Bumble is mostly for fucking, I would say, or you can use it for a
listen,
friend
which
platform.
one is the one that the women have to answer
Bumble.
first?
Bumble.
Bumble.
So
And
how
you
is
can-
that for fucking if women have to answer
Well,
first?
because,
women are trying to fuck?
Well, the thing is, so-
Sign me up.
no, the thing is, like
I can set you up tonight.
women have to respond first, but it doesn't mean that you don't get likes. You can pay to see how many guys actually liked your picture or people that liked your picture. It used to be free. You used to get it like after like a certain amount of time that you're on there. You would see like 10 people or play this little game and be like, oh, these are the people that liked your thing. But you could only do it like once a week.
Yeah.
Now you have to like subscribe to it and find out and like pay for that shit. Hinge, I feel like it's probably, I mean, it's getting more clustered with like more fuck boys or fuck people too. But that used to be that.
What
I
it-
mean, that's more.
What is your definition of a fuck boy? Just because to me, like, remember when we were growing up, be like, oh, you're a fuck boy. Like, they kind of meant like you were a piece of shit.
I mean, it's not necessarily a piece of shit. It's just you just don't want anything exclusive. You just want to literally fuck. I think you're.
So that's what women think fuckboys are.
I mean, that's my definition of it. I just think that
You don't remember when
fuckboys
you
are-
growing up, like, but we would use the term like fuck
Very
boy
ego,
or fuck
just a
N word.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, you just a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, but it just
It
kind of
used
been
to
like,
mean you're a trash person.
yeah, like you ain't
Now
shit.
it's just a douchey guy.
Yeah, douchey guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But but what's worse, the douchey guys or the women that fuck the douchey guys, knowing that they're a douchey guy?
Well, that's
The women that fuck the douchey guy knowing they're a douchey guy expecting
Yeah.
them not to be a douchey guy.
Yeah. That's called crazy.
Expecting the sun not to rise.
You can't blame someone if they get hustled by a fuckboy. That's the whole identity of a fuckboy.
But I thought the whole purpose of fuckboy was that they had like this persona and this arrogance that just like made them like scream fuckboy. Kind of
Right,
like smelly vagina, like you just know it.
Right, but some of them are intelligent and they know how to hide the fuckboyness.
My word.
Bro, like you never like, I swear to God, like my biggest fear in life, like when I look at a woman and I'm like, man, she's kind of attractive. I'm always like, but she probably smells like like that's a complete like 180 for me. Like I'm turning around and leaving. Jesus. Anyway, continue with your theory.
Well, I kind of I've tested it out where I've done more sexier pictures on there, just so like that's how I kind of started, because I wanted to see like who would actually like me, and I was like, maybe if I put it out there a little bit more, I might get more attention. And then I realized I didn't want all of that attention, and didn't like the comments that I would get, because it's like like in the beginning.
Your ass look bad.
Well, it's like you want it in the beginning, and then it's too much. Like I remember one time looking back on like, but check how many people message me, and it'd be like 50 plus after like a day on there, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I can't go through all of this. And half of it's like, let me send you something, or can you send me a pic? And I was like, that's not what I'm on here for. And then I changed pictures, like when you start putting more of like headshots or like
Boring.
more like boring, yeah, like more
Boring?
appropriate pictures, you know, like then
That's
you
what we
start
call
to-
it, boring.
I mean, I wouldn't say boring. It's just more of like conservative.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a fuck boy or
Yeah,
a real
exactly.
person.
Exactly.
No,
So
it's good
I
A/B testing.
yeah,
It's-
I
it's-
definitely did that just to see like what the market is out there. Like that's how I call it. It's like the market of people.
Which platform would you say has the most high value men on it?
Wait, what do we consider a high value man?
A man that's not just looking to fuck. He's looking to build something.
I think the more dates I've gotten probably on Hinge, and then the dates that I've gotten on Bumble were like they wanted to do like a one night stand kind of thing.
All right, boys, we know where we're going next.
Bumble is definitely
That was like that time we went to Tampa, and I asked the chick at Wet Willie's. I'm like, hey, where do you go for a good time around here? She says, well, if you're looking for nice women, you go to Southampton Street. But if you're looking for girls fucked up on Molly, then go to Ybor City. So I came back to the table. They're like, where are we going? I'm like, Ybor City.
Oh my god.
Didn't even give an option. Was like, fuck that. Come on, and literally the chick was like straight up with it. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like it's always good to have some insider information and shit that's not going to get me locked up for 5 to 10.
Jesus.
I'm not trying to be Martha Stewart over here. The fuck I look like. I just think like so with online dating, because there's so many different like things that people aren't going to download all of them, right?
I have
How many dating apps have you had on your phone at one time?
3.
Okay, three sound.
You ever been on one? Yeah. Like a date? Yeah. Okay. Well, recently? In the last 6 months?
No, I haven't
Yeah, I
used
didn't think so.
I haven't used it in a hot minute.
Damn.
Since COVID, how many have you been on?
Like one.
Yeah. For men, it's a lot harder. Women, y'all want to give it a try.
Yeah, but the thing is that I mean, I hate to say this, but that was a clip from an Andrew Tate thing that I remember. It was like a regular dude will do all of this, DM a chick, and never get fucking a response, right? Like
That's the bait.
like again, in your thirsty days,
Yeah.
I could see sending a message to fucking 30, 40 people. It did not get one fucking response. You know, it's just that because sometimes the women get too much, and then sometimes it's just they feel like they're a step above the others.
All right. You know how when you go to the carnival and there's the carnival games that you know are a scam?
Yeah, like the ball and the thing that we got hustled at one day.
Exactly.
We really wanted that fucking moped.
Right. But there are clearly some prizes that you can actually win.
Yeah, the bullshit. After like $50, you get a $5 stuffed animal.
Correct. Mm-hmm. That's Andrew Tate.
He's the $5 stuffed animal?
No, he gets you with that $5 stuffed animal, right? Or no, he hooks you with the big ass moped. Right?
Bro, so what you're saying is Andrew Tate is a carnival game.
Yeah. He hooks you
bait and switch
with that. Yes. With that easy, with the good looking stuff like, hey man, you should value yourself. The way women just don't respond to messages or leave you on red is jacked up.
No, but
and then he gets you.
No, but like in the clip that I saw, it was more about how the average man has very little skin in the game at this point,
which is true.
Because like for instance, for me, I work hard. Mm-hmm. I pay my bills. Mm-hmm. I take care of, if I'm with a person, I take care of them. Mm-hmm. But for me to actually get a date with a decent female is very difficult.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's kind of how I feel though too at the same time.
And this is where he gets toxic. He starts off with that simple truth, but then he turns it into hating women. Mm-hmm. That's the hook and switch, or the bait and switch that I keep talking about. He starts off with that simple truth, and you are 100% right, and that is 100% reality. But then he further on down the line starts twisting your thinking into a hate women and degrade.
Yeah,
women
but again, like who the fuck thinks that?
Lots of people.
Yeah,
lots. Of people.
I don't hate women. Like I can get shit on 100 times, but women, I don't fucking hate them.
I get shit on.
But when they fucking when they cry, I can't find a good man. I start laughing. Like you can't find a good man because you got a good man in front of you and you didn't fucking know it.
Oh, here we go. Dude, don't do this.
All right,
we're not gonna do this. It's that time. We're not gonna. Yeah, it's midnight.
We don't have time to delve into that topic.
What do you? I'm not saying I'm not going into any topic. I'm just saying that in general, like. I don't feel bad for people when they have people in front of them, but they just don't give them the time of day. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a ton of good people in life, and it goes men and women. So it's not like just men or just women. There's a bunch of good people in life, but because we're brainwashed by certain things, that we forget that.
I wouldn't say brainwashed.
We are brainwashed. And I'm going to tell you this, and I realize this, and we're in the podcast with this, like revelation I had the other day, right? So the other day I'm listening to music, and I've started to tune out a lot of recent music out of my genre.
You want to go to old school? Back to old school?
So I listen to music from when I was growing up, right? And when you listen to that music, it's different,
more
right?
Genuine,
right? No, but it was about me.
Genuine? No.
So look at if you listen to the music in the late 80s to early 90s, it was about loving a woman, caressing a woman, taking care of a woman.
We've had this conversation.
No, relax, homie. I'm telling you a revelation I had.
Okay.
I don't need to hear I've had the topic 5 times. We get new listeners every day. They can hear the same shit. It's like Beavis and Butthead getting rebooted. Like, they fucking do things like this.
Okay.
Your whole generation stole my generation shit and rebooted it, and then you call it new.
Hey, I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm not like that.
No, but I'm saying, but it is like you gonna tell.
Don't generalize me in that generation.
DJ Khaled's albums ain't nothing but fucking beats from fucking when we growing up.
I don't listen to new. I'm more of an old head. Too.
But what I'm saying is this: you listen to new music and you listen to it so much, like you start thinking that way, just because it's in your head all the time.
Wow. I was saying about influencing before.
Yeah, but again, like when I said music influences you, and I brought up City Girls, she's like, "Oh no!" Like, hold on, go ahead. Yeah, because you keep interrupting me,
sorry.
and this motherfucker's looking at his watch. You got shit to do, bitch. You don't go to bed till like 2 a.m. anyway. Anyway, So I start listening to older music, and it completely changed my like attitude, right? And then I start thinking about, remember when we was jits, and that old head would always pull up playing some old ass like Marvin Gaye. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd have the fucking Cadillac, he'd pull up, and he's stunting to some completely like old school shit.
Yeah.
And you're always like clowning this dude. Like, what the fuck is he listening to? But I realized why they do that. Because they didn't like the new generation's music. They thought they shit was the greatest. And when I listen to my music in my generation, I like that shit. I mean, I like some old school too, but I don't like the new shit because the message has predominantly gotten worse. Like and music from our day didn't talk about like paying for this. It was like making love to a lady, you know, being sexual, caressing her, taking care of her, like being a man. Nowadays, it's like, hey, I popped a Molly. I don't care if it was fake. I still took it. I banged 2 bitches in the same night. You know, and it's just, but and Gucci flip flops of all things. You know what I'm saying? And it's catchy, right? So you look, I just banged a chick in some Gucci flip flops, and it's like, damn, son. Like, but then you look at like how society is going, and it's like, holy fuck. When you minus that shit from your head, you start thinking a completely different way. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck happened? Like, I'll go home, I'll play some Jagged Edge. I'll play some fucking like 112. I'll go play some Tyrese. I'll play some Luther Vandross, some Prince. And your mindset is completely different. Like, I feel like my mind is way more positive when I listen to shit like that versus when I listen to new school. Like, I still listen to Chris Brown and Tory Lanez and shit, but even Tory Lanez makes music about like loving a woman. Versus, you know, some other shit. I mean, Bryson Tiller's good. There's a lot of decent music out there, so I'm not saying there isn't. But it's like when you listen to some of this other shit, it's like I think it completely brainwashes people. Like when you hear a rapper talk about like he was fucking 2 chicks in the same night, at one point people listen to that shit and think it's reality. Like fucking 2 chicks in the same night? Where do I sign up?
God.
I'm good, right? Like I'm really good at setting up these punchlines.
Setup on that was
but
pretty
on the topic of online dating though, like I think honestly, like you could do it, but I think more people found like success in online dating back in the day because there wasn't that many platforms, right? You had Match.com, eHarmony, and then Plenty of Fish, right? That was it. Tinder came out, fucked the whole game up. And then next thing you know, like, and it's funny because like my Snapchat like starts recommending all these fucking dating apps.
Yeah, and Facebook's been doing that too.
Use this one, use this
has
one.
a dating app
and it's like literally like there's like I'm looking at it, I'm counting it's like 17 different dating apps. And that's before you get into like the specifics. Like if you're looking for like
J-Date?
What?
Oh.
J-Date?
I don't know what that is.
They have one called
Jewish
like
dating?
for Latinos specifically. They have it for specific races too, which is
But that's what I'm saying. Remember back in the day it was like the first one of its kind was blackplanet.com.
I was going to say Black Planet was like
Black
the
Planet
first.
was like the shit like back in the day. You know, but it was like now it's
some freaky
just
bitches on Black Planet.
the market is so diluted and you don't have the attention span to do things, right? Because think about it. Instagram was popping until TikTok. Now you have Instagram and TikTok. And you don't go check both. Right? You got 10 minutes in a day. You're on TikTok and then you got to get back to work. Maybe you check Instagram later on, but you don't go back and forth. So like some of these dates, like you download, it's excessive. I don't want to fucking download 15 different dating apps to figure out if I'm going to find somebody to date.
No, you download one and you stick to it.
You download one, but that's what I'm saying. The market's so diluted that the person that you're looking for that may be on online dating may not even be on that app. Now, if there were like 5 dating apps to choose from, right, and the market was like centralized, then you would be more likely to find a partner. But then at the same time, Uncle Sam can't get his money if you don't subscribe to all these different dating apps. Maybe you'll find this one here. Maybe you find this one there. Right? And guess what? You subscribe to 3 or 4 of them for what? 6 months? That's a guap. For what? A fuck boy?
I have thoughts, but I'll save them for another day.
Yeah.
Damn. You're supposed to say it now.
No, I have thoughts on this whole thing, but I'll save it for another day.
Yeah.
What
it's a good
thoughts?
topic.
Yeah. We'll cover it another time.
Like literally, like y'all call this a Patreon topic, and the honestly,
All right, you want the thoughts? It's a lot of thoughts.
I'm just saying, like, if you call it a Patreon, you want somebody to pay for this. Y'all didn't give no insight on online dating. She did, and
All right,
she's
you
like,
want my
"Ah."
insight? You want my
I was
insight?
asking for a friend.
So the problem with online dating is people go in the expectation that they're going to meet the one. A lot of women and men are obsessed with the idea of the one. This one
So was
singular person
Morpheus.
in seven. Yes, this one singular person in 7 billion people that was meant for you. That is a problem, right? So they don't. Oh, not quite right. Pass. Oh, your nose is a little off. Pass.
Your booty is flat. Pass.
Booty's flat. Pass.
Pass twice.
Titties ain't a D. Pass.
Twice.
Oh, you 6 foot? Too tall. Pass. Oh, you 5'7"? 100% pass.
Too short.
Right? That is the problem. They go in looking for a mate the way you go in to buy a car.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Order food.
Yeah, but
That's the problem.
but the problem is that they do that, which is cool, but they don't have the budget. So like when you go in to buy a car, you can get whatever you can afford, right? I can't get the leather seats because I don't want to pay the extra $2,000. I can't get the sunroof because I can't afford it. But when they're dating, all of a sudden they got an unlimited budget. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Like, hold up. Like, you got to have something to bring to the table, too. You can't just be asking for everything and not get something.
So that's the next piece. When they do interviews or they do research into online dating and they talk to the traditionally attractive individuals, they go, well, my inbox is full of low value people. And that could be low value men, or what would be perceived as low value men and low value women. It's like, oh, well, this person has no prospects in life. I make $300,000 a year. I'm 6'2", and I'm jacked. But this person works at a diner, has student loans, but my inbox is filled with those people. So the same way most people look at average people, that is how the high value people look at them. Which is why nobody on online dating is having a great time unless their main goal is to meet people and fuck. That's it.
I'm going to create an online dating app that requires you to answer all your inbox messages before you can use it again.
So actually, that's legit. I thought about creating an online dating app, and it was literally going to be blind dating, no photos.
I think that would be great.
Like there's no photos. It's all text based. And you have to have your, like, everything in your profile has to be filled out.
That, I mean, sounds great, but it also sounds very dangerous.
Serial killer type shit.
Yeah.
This is the guy who stops
which
people
is
at fucking.
know your customer. So you'd have to register with like a state ID.
Okay.
So remember, this
okay.
guy
I like
also
that.
this guy also puts the APB out at the stoplight for a chicken and
I
silver
should be trying to
sedan.
holler at chicks at the stoplight. Though, so, you know, maybe this is just me trying to.
No,
get
but I'm
some.
telling you,
happened to me.
imagine that though, like a dating
That really
app that
Was it
you
me?
you have you have to answer your messages before you can continue.
What, like a simple hi?
Or you have to answer them. I'm not interested. I'm
I
sorry.
feel like that's kind of like what I do. Like what I do is like if I match with somebody, like Hinge, like you match with somebody, and then the first thing will be like start a conversation, right? And then usually what I do if I match with them, I'm just like either they say something first or they ask a question, or I just say, hey, how's it going? And then, or like I feel like sometimes it's kind of boring. I'll be like, what got you on here or something like that, and then that's how you start a conversation. But I'm also like, it depends. Like more specifically now, like I'm kind of getting bored of that, so I'm not being super picky. Like I should say, like Retro Bunny came one time when we went out, and she was on looking at the app with me because I was like, I don't respond back as often, and she's like, you should just stop looking at the front value of it and look at like what they're actually saying, and then just respond back and like ask like a silly question.
But that's funny though, because like in an aspect of most of these dating apps, like who actually reads the profile?
I do.
You may, but most people don't. right?
true.
And that's like even like what is it? Tinder, right? Tinder's the one that you swipe.
Yes.
So like on that, like why would you even bother writing a profile if you know people are literally judging you based off looks?
Well,
So-
sometimes in the profile, they're literally like, I'll buy you the first drink if you tell me, like, if you just want to fuck. Like, some people are just blatantly vulgar and just straight and blunt to the point, while other people are going to try to get you around the corner and get you
I
down.
don't like the way you shake your head.
Oh, she talked about getting them around the corner. Like, damn, what the hell is going on here?
That's from a male perspective. Honestly, doesn't matter. You fill out your profile, you put in whatever, and then you swipe right on everything. Because at the end of the day,
I know a guy that did that. He was with me at the gym one day. He's like, "Yo, bro, watch this," and he's like, and that was before Tinder monetized.
Yeah.
So,
So
like,
you could just swipe unlimited.
You could swipe, and I was like, and I looked down, and don't take this the wrong way, but I was like, when did you like match up with a fat chick, like, you know? And he was like,
That? No, okay.
no, but I'm saying he was like, hey, and I was like, wow, like you're.
because
yeah.
the chances of you actually matching are so low.
But what
let's be
happens? What happens when the
realistic, though.
female does the same thing?
Females, as far as I'm aware, females are less likely to do that behavior because they
You ever done that?
already get so many.
You ever
This
done
is why
that?
your messages are blowing up.
Wait,
If you're just
wait.
doing that.
Have you done
did
it?
why
I
you're-
did it when I first started because I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, when I went on the dating apps, I didn't give a fuck about what you said. As long as you looked attractive to me, I wanted to talk to you.
So
But like realistically, women look more into the words that are being said, and men are looking more at the attractive.
so you matured a little bit.
Yeah, I just also got tired of this shit too.
Fuck boys.
There you go. Maybe
Yeah.
age won't be a problem. Callback. See how that works?
See that?
Your despair at that comment is also part of the joke.
I don't like this.
So weird.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah.
It went super long.
So, in other news, new shirts are coming because I'm extending the retiring of the shirts until the end of the year. The only thing that's going to be available are the staple shirts. Lemon Pepper Boys will be available. The Two Dab Crew official shirt will be available. The Only Giraffe shirt will be available. Styles by Dre is getting retired. The I Digress, the Can't Save You shirt, all the other ones are getting retired. But new shirts are coming. I have ideas. I just actually have to sit down and do them. Yeah, I got a shirt for you, like in my head. Like I just haven't put it on paper yet.
Thank you.
So I expect you to buy one and don't do me like Andre did.
No, I will.
Make me design him a whole clothing line and then he not
Do you
even
make
buy
a
one
hoodie?
himself. Yeah.
I want the hoodie.
Yeah, I keep my Lemon Pepper Boys hoodie in the car for the most part. So, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay. Okay. Great combo.
Oh, look at that!
my
Look at that!
God.
Look at that! Look at that!
Oh
Look at that!
my God! Stop it.
Play. I need you to play WAP when she does that. Oh, jeez. And the drink in hand too. Like you talk about something. But anyway, it's good for everybody listening to us. Thank you for joining the Circus Freaks on another episode of the Two Dab Crew podcast. Me and these clowns are gonna hit you with a peace.
Peace.